I ain't trying to take a bite. Yeah, you make me wanna wait and stay. Running back for more. Boy, you got me on my knees.
What up, y'all? Woo! I forgot my hair was done. Hey, come on. I had the song in my head. It's time. My name 3 times. If y'all know this, y'all know some good shit. Y'all ready for tonight? Are y'all ready? Come down. Come on. I hope y'all love can come down for us tonight, y'all. We are ready to do the damn thing. My niggas is here. And just a little brief history. If you don't know, if you're new to this is Off Book, the Black Theater podcast. Started in 2016, in January of 2016. And we've been running hard ever since then. We had some breaks in there, you know, some time to do some other work. And but we're back. And I'm excited to be able to do this reunion one night only show with my niggas. So the podcast started out in 2016 with me and Danye and a friend of mine named Farrah. And Farrah ended up not being able to go with us. And we were able to bring on Amber like 3 episodes in. And it has been pure magic ever since. It has been such a wonderful friendship to have been developed between all 3 of us. And to see them prosper and see them succeed has been a highlight of my life. So I'm excited to come back and do this show for y'all because y'all been asking about this podcast, Lord Father God, and I'm grateful that you have because it's been a lifeline for me as well as just as much as it's been for you. So without further ado, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. We're gonna get it popping here, but we got something brand new for you. Like I got something a little extra for you this go round, and I hope that you enjoy it. It was developed by a good friend of mine. So let's get this thing going, y'all.
There's only one place to learn the latest. There's only one place to hear the greatest. There's only one place for your information. It's the Off Book Podcast. Off Book Podcast. It's the no other hosts like me. Come check it out. You'll see.
Woo woo! What's going on? Amber, Iman, Danye Love. What's going on, everybody? It's a brand new episode of Off Book presented to you by Broadway Black. We're ready to hit our mark and we're ready to do it right now. I'm Drew Shade.
I'm Danye Nigga Love. Go on.
I can't like we ain't even get 2 seconds in. And we got
That's Amber Iman with the crown. With the crown, hold it down. With the crown, hold it down. From the crown, hold it down.
Yes, welcome. Yo, I am so geek. Like I'm already red as hell. Like I need to maybe turn these lights down because I'm already red. I'm laughing. I'm like, let me make these tones. At least let me make the tones warmer, child.
Not the tones warmer.
Yeah.
Get the warm tones, girl.
That's cute. Come on, Crown.
You know, she had to do what she had to do for America.
Crown to be down for whatever.
For America?
For America.
So what you drinking on, Amber?
Juice.
Well, I have the whiskey for you, so.
Hallelujah. I didn't say it was just juice, but juice.
Y'all.
What you got? Water? What you got? Water?
What is this canteen?
I got my slave canteen.
Help. Why is it a slave canteen? Is you running?
Because every time I think of canteens, I just think of slavery for some reason.
Because everybody had a canteen? Like
They
when
wish they had a canteen.
When you walked into slavery, they was like, here's your handbook and here's your
canteen.
Welcome to
With
slavery.
your name on it.
Not with your name on it. First of all, ancestors, I'm sorry. Everything y'all have been through, I mean to make a mockery. Not with your name on it.
Your new name was engraved on it. It was like Keyshawn. Tavia. I like that.
Okay.
You know they were not going for that. They was not going for that. Well, welcome, y'all. I'm so happy to see y'all. Like, I missed y'all so much. I literally have not like really seen any of you since the pandemic, except for like online. So like,
Amber is taking me out. I'm sorry.
This is because I know they taking screenshots. You know, I know they. So this, y'all, this the time when you take
screenshots. Look, maybe I need to give a little more chest.
We don't want your chest meat. Put it back.
You know, just give a little accessory. You know.
This is what you're only gonna get from my screenshot.
Why are you giving nipples? What is happening? Put your nips away.
I cannot.
Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta give him another angle.
Oh my God.
Why do we need two angles?
What are you doing?
Why do we need two angles?
I can't.
Because you never know. The internet is real, so you gotta give options.
Kanye, I'm not gonna forgive you for putting your nips on Al Gore's internet.
Well, how are y'all? That's what I really want to know. How y'all doing?
Blessed.
Successful. How are you?
Fine.
I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm breathing on schedule, and that's really all I can ask for. You know, that's my favorite thing. So that's all I can ask for.
Somebody said, "Can we bring back I'm in the bathroom?" Look, it's right there. So at any point, either one of these niggas act up. I have on pants. I will go to my bathroom. Okay?
I don't think we should be saying nothing crazy. Like, we haven't been around for a long time.
Kanye just put both of his nipples on Al Gore's internet. What do you mean?
And I'm on my dick, so be careful.
You go to the bathroom when we say something that, or when I say something that you don't want to be associated.
Now, nigga, you know you gonna say something wrong. You light skinned.
And then also, like, this year done gave us so much. So we got some things to talk about. So this is gonna be things I'm off the wall right
go on and light my blunt right now.
What is happening?
We don't have no issues.
What is happening?
I just, y'all know what's going on now. If we in the studio,
this nigga is smoking his blunt right now on the podcast. If you ain't okay,
don't act like I wouldn't. The only reason why I wouldn't do it in the studio is when Amber was there, because she's a Broadway star.
Amen.
And that's protest, to be clear.
And she don't like the smoke in the air. So
I do not.
That was the only reason I wouldn't be able to do it. But Amber wasn't there all the time, so I was smoking.
Was that a read? Okay.
I mean, you know, I tried to slide it in there.
You didn't slide it, nigga. I heard it. Thank you.
It was clear as day.
I should have worn a tank top. I'm hot because y'all is already starting.
Please believe I'm not playing around. Just in case.
Fucking studio lights in here. I
Just
feel like I'm baking.
Light is black. You gotta be prepared.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. We ready.
Here we go. So, before we go into like hot topics and shit, I want to know, what have y'all been up to? Like, y'all say y'all good, y'all say y'all blessed, you successful. What is the success you talking about, Danya? What is success to you?
Yeah, what is your success?
You taking it with me.
Come on. Keyword, you gave me a transition word, so I needed to.
Yes, trans sequitur. Yes, trans sequitur.
Not trans sequitur.
In here real quickly. And so literally, y'all, this year, as we all know, is the year of fuckery. It is the year that has been 50 years. But I will say, in this year of multiple years, the stillness that I was able to exist in this year, and so many others, in my stillness, I was able to get to a closer version of myself, an authentic version of myself, a softer version of myself. A nigga wrote a whole new, I don't even like calling what I created a play. I like calling it an offering. I wrote a whole new offering that centers Black people living with HIV on an epic scale. And I was able to do that at the top of quarantine after holding space with Black same gender loving men who survived the AIDS crisis, men who have been forgotten in history. So that has been something that has been just building me up during this time, and a highlight for me this year. It's been in development for a while now, and we actually launched it this year. I started, as you two know, and I'm sure our listeners know, I got into playwriting after being diagnosed with HIV, and it literally saved the nigga's life. Like it saved my life, and it still saves my life. And being at a point in my career, having access and resources and knowing motherfuckers with the coin, I reached out to some folks that, hey, I have this idea. Can we make it happen? And it has happened, which is now I have a playwrights program for people living with HIV. And it is beautiful to just be in this virtual space with writers from literally, because it's virtual, all over the world. I have writers from all over the world in this playwrights program just telling their story. Like, we don't have to discuss or give details about what it means to be HIV positive. We just get to be.
Yeah.
So that has been my success.
I love that.
I love that, Danye.
I love you so much.
Princess, what's going on with you and your melanated world and your crown world?
Well,
Tell people what's going on, girl.
I mean, I'm still cute. You know what? Everything that you said, Danye, is so real.
Before you start,
yeah.
Get Brandon.
Yes, I got a man. And this is what my man can do.
No.
You know what? Bye.
Okay, bye. That's the drinking game. Every time Danye show a nip, every time Drew do something real light skinned, and y'all know what that is. You don't have to ask. And every time I must forget that I actually am really posing for the camera, like when I just be doing like that, that's when y'all drink, okay? Y'all gonna be drunk in 10 minutes.
Or less.
I cannot.
Okay, so what have I been doing? Everything you said about this time has provided us so much stillness and so much peace and so much quiet. And it has just created an opportunity for me to just listen and to reevaluate. I have been grateful for the days when I created something wonderful and the days when I just sat in my mama's grass and ate chicken and biscuits. And I made space for both. I made space to drink water. Then I made space to drink vodka. I made space to do push-ups. And then I made space to do lay downs. And it's just, the noise is gone. The distractions are gone. I have just remember who the fuck I was. Remember the shit that I'm not tolerating, that I will not tolerate going into the future. It's like, I feel like I'm going back into the world, just like whenever the world reopens up, I'm so ready. If y'all thought I didn't give a fuck before, my God. If y'all thought I wasn't telling white people about themselves before, my God.
Today.
No, it's just, I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful for this time to just get myself together. I said this is the year of wellness.
Yeah.
Because this is the year for me to establish regimens, to work on my discipline, to work on my health. I've been very vocal about, like, before 2020 is over, I want to line up my general practitioner, my dermatologist, my dentist. Like, I'm going to doctors. I'm taking care of my body.
Amen.
Things that I never had time or energy for.
We'd love to see it.
Don't we love to see it? I've got to go home and spend time with my parents as an adult, which is why I'm in New York, for their safety, because I almost killed them.
But you still got insurance?
Huh?
You still got insurance?
You know, God is faithful. God is faithful.
We losing our insurance left and right.
I mean, it's coming up, but before that happens, I'm gonna see every single doctor I can.
That's right.
One doctor told doctor, one doctor, all the doctors. I'm seeing them, okay? Yeah. But I'm just grateful that I've just really tried to take advantage of this time, but also just sit down and rest myself. Amen?
Amen.
And amen again.
Somebody said you harassed your daddy with the water gun all summer?
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna get out my ass about me and the water gun, okay? Let me tell you something.
I don't know about this. What happened?
So, my daddy, you know, I'm an only child, and my father wanted a son, right? He wanted me to be the first Major League Baseball female pitcher, black. Just, he wanted a son, praise God. So I try to engage him in, you know, son-father-like activities. So I bought myself a super soaker, and I've made it a full-time job to catch his ass off guard and soak the fuck out of him.
Yes, ma'am.
But he is very like Martin Luther King. He don't like I bought him a super soaker, like left it on his bed. Like, okay, now you got one and I got one. He won't shoot back. He hands up, don't shoot. So I just be walking around shooting him and he just be laughing and giggling. And I just put it on Instagram and everybody feel bad for him. And I said, I don't feel bad for that man. I gave him a gun and
he's well equipped.
He want this.
You know what? I literally cannot. She said I gave him a gun.
He said, hands up, don't shoot. I said, well, that's your fault. So now that it's getting wintertime, I'm gonna like freeze the water gun so the water gonna be real extra cold. I ain't got nothing else to do, and I ain't got no siblings, so I do what I have to do for America. That's all I have to say about it.
Why, princess?
Oh my
Why
goodness.
are you
That's
getting
hilarious,
mad?
though. Because I wish I had a little moment like that this summer, but you know,
Right.
the summer was shut down. So that's
Well-
that's a blessing that you were able to go home and spend some quality time with your parents. That's something you'll never forget. You know,
I will never forget, and I will never have this time. Because when I go home for Christmas, it's like, you know, I go home and I see them, but then I be in the streets being cute.
Yeah.
But to just be able to like sit down and actually talk to my parents, spend time with them, plan activities and stuff, like just be around them. It's been like, I know I'll never forget this, and I'm really grateful for this time with them because it'll never be back.
Now you've been can you talk about what you've been working on? Come on and tell the people like exactly what you
Like what I've been creating for myself because ain't nobody hiring me.
and now you ain't been getting these little virtual galas.
You know,
In these virtual streets.
I do.
You are out of the virtual gala.
I am
You
queen of
are-
the
you are out the virtual curtain, so I'm confused.
I am queen of the gala. You are correct. So what have I been creating? I've been working on music. I wrote a pilot. I wrote pilot. I did a whole 30 and something pages. Sister,
Yeah.
I wrote the outline for my children's book because I've been wanting to do a children's book and a children's album have been like high on my list.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
I literally was on the train and the whole outline for the whole book came to me. Like God really just sent it to me.
Amen.
So I'm like, look, okay, she could be an author and then she can have the children's album. Cause I said, you know, I've always babysat. I've always loved kids. And I just be real sick and tired of hearing some Caucasian wheels on the bus. And I was like, wouldn't it be so fire if you heard these velvety tones on the bus going round and round?
Yes.
Wouldn't that bless you and your child in the going out and the coming in? Shots out.
Yeah.
So just slowly, one step at a time, just making space for like, what are the possibilities? What could I possibly do and possibly create? So yeah, all of those things, plus galas, plus telling white people about themselves. That's how I've been keeping busy. That's it.
Listen,
Amen.
we here for it. Like,
Amen.
I love to see it. She's out here doing
Saying,
all
come
the things.
on, around and round.
You said what?
Somebody said, come on, niggas on the bus going round and round.
Yes. I love it.
Yes, I
Amen.
would be a Miss Frizzle. I would be very cute.
You would be a cute Miss People.
Good.
Look, somebody said, where the GoFundMe at?
Listen, just wait on the Lord. Keep your coins, okay? Because when I ask for them, I want them to show up. Hallelujah. Amen. Shout out.
I love it.
Captain Light Skin, what you been doing?
What's going on with you?
Light Skin.
Listen, not shit for real. Not shit at all. I gotta relight my blunt on this because I'm still going through it.
Take shots, y'all. Take shots. I know y'all getting in the amber right there. Take shots. Okay?
Listen, I am still going through it. Like, am I the
Right
only
now.
one? But no, for real, am I the only one like still suffering?
No, honey. No.
Like, because
Everybody.
I haven't been able to do not shit until just recently, until the election happened. And so like those days we were waiting and figuring out who was going to win the election. And once, you know, Biden Harris won, I felt so much more peace. Like there was brain space freed up. There was actual desire and will to create something because the last thing that I've really created was the Antonios. And that was back in June. And
I just want to hold space really quickly.
Boss.
Nigga, you created something so mighty.
Oh my
So
God.
if you didn't do anything else,
Nothing.
rest assured you did good. Okay?
well, thank you. I appreciate it, John.
And we're
Right
just
there.
everybody right now. Just a round of applause for
Please,
the
let them know.
Antonos.
There
Yo,
was
okay, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
mighty.
I appreciate
Right
it.
there.
It really felt good. It felt good for the people to receive the intention, to feel uplifted and empowered. You know, a lot of the old heads in the industry reached out and said that they felt seen and encouraged, and it was a great, wonderful time. But y'all know I can't stay in past success or what is deemed or looked at as success. I did that because my heart was hurting at the time.
Well,
I had nothing to give. but Black joy. That's all I offer up the energy to create was something that was joyful because everybody was going through a time and space where they were now lamenting about all the issues that they had been going through in the industry, which is wonderful and amazing. But when you've been a person that's had to carry those stories, those same stories and those same issues for the past years and hold on to them, and also there's also a race war of racism and Black people dying in the streets, and so the theater seemed really small at that time. But I also knew that we needed something to lift us up to keep going, and that's where that came from because I always wanted to do. Diane, me and you talked about this last year. When I was telling you about what the Black Theater Society, what I saw that. And what I wanted to create, and we were really, started to get the momentum moving, but it just didn't happen in the way that we needed to. But I think that was destined for it to happen the way that it did.
I got a question. Do I have to pledge to get into the society? What do I need to do, big brother light skin?
Well, that's something that we're still discussing against the current members, but it's more than likely going to be an invitation of membership. But that's
pledge. Okay, I'm ready. I can pledge.
I will just say. Right now, y'all can mark my words. The Tonys that will be happening will have absolutely nothing on the Antonios.
Nothing.
I want people to hear me clearly, so I'm going to say
we'll have a budget
closer to the mic.
Budget though, y'all.
I don't care about nobody's damn budget. You talked about presenting joy and excellence, and that's what's the most important. The Tonys will have nothing on the Antonios.
Thank you. Y'all make me feel so good about it because I did receive a lot of hate, a lot of comments. And some things that hurt my feelings because I know I'm sensitive.
We know.
Like, y'all know I'm sensitive.
I like this view.
It's giving DC3. It's just emotions taking me over.
Taking me over. Caught up in sorrow, lost in. Amber, you should be singing this.
I know. We're together on the wait.
Yeah.
Cute. I like this one. Let me get my chain right.
That's right. My
God.
Titty's right. There you go.
Look, somebody said Amber is Kelly.
Kelly, goddamn it, I better be, and that's because she chocolate. Don't be shady.
I am Beyonce. I definitely am.
Oh, nigga, of course you is Beyonce.
Look.
But Kanye is Matthew Knowles. He not Michelle.
Oh my God.
I'm not taking nobody Matthew Knowles.
You Tina.
Give me Tina.
You Talon.
Well, y'all listen. It is time to open up my book.
Whoa, what's the book?
My Broadway Black composition book.
What's in there?
All of our wonderful next
hot topics. I just gave it to you in different ways. Hot topics.
We getting ready.
I just gave it to you in different keys.
We ready here. We ready for the hot topics, y'all. It's hot topics time.
Hey, look at the bottom.
Oh,
yeah,
I just gotta say it every time.
We like to at least come prepared, y'all.
I'm in good voice.
Yes, she is.
Well, but listen, just the main hot topic, just off top, we getting into it. Let's just dive into it because we already been on here for a good 30 minutes now, right? Broadway is closed.
What is she doing?
Say my name.
Okay, I can see now. I got to take it off of here. She don't know how to act, y'all. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for Amber's, antics. We're gonna move on to the hot topics. Oh, why did I leave Drew's Beyonce up there?
You knew what you was doing. You knew exactly what you was doing.
Okay, drink, y'all. That was light skin to me. Drink. But listen, the number one hot topic is Broadway is closed.
Honey, she's closed.
Like she's closed down until May 30th.
Oh.
Which is technically 444 days until after all 41 theaters went dark as a part of the effort to slow the coronavirus. On
Wow.
May 30th, y'all. So like, I am still flabbergasted by that.
As am I.
Shit is real.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew always got my back. Thank you.
What I do?
Because you put me on a timeout.
Virtual timeout.
Let
My
me
bad.
be right.
Those columns are really everything. We love the columns. I gotta get myself positioned, Jess. Right. We love the
Y'all
columns.
love the columns, okay. But can we talk about Broadway? Can we talk about Broadway?
I don't know how much talking we're gonna get to do about hot topics.
Can we talk about Broadway being closed, Amber?
Huh? Yes, go ahead.
How do you feel about Broadway being?
You know what? I think it's the greatest thing that ever happened. I think it's the greatest thing that ever happened. It needed
You
to
think it's the
close
greatest?
close it down and clean it. Clean it out, clean it up, disinfect it, call it exterminator, get the roaches, get the rats. I think it needed to shut down. I absolutely do.
Okay.
She ain't lying at all.
I think it did. It gave white people a chance to, talk to their friends and their cousins and their aunties. Some very necessary conversations have happened.
What's some necessary conversations you had?
You know what? I have just learned white people really live in a different universe than us. And I didn't know that. I really wasn't aware. I have just seen conversations between Black people and white folks together. And I just really was unaware of how differently we move through the industry and the way that white artists just have the privilege of just showing up to work. We can never just show up.
Show up, right. You got to show up
with half the race on our shoulders. We got to show up for my mama, my grandma, my auntie. I'm the only Black woman in the room. I got to remember that. I got to make sure I don't mess it up for the three that's coming behind me. I got to have my eyes open. I got to make sure he ain't being misogynist, he ain't being sexist, and she ain't being racist. Like, I got to balance and do and dodge and bob and weave. And I talk to white people and they're like, oh my God, I never knew that those things were happening. And it's like, y'all really.
And it'd be like, how could you not see me navigating these webs?
Because they don't have to. They do not have to. So it's not how could you not see. You don't have to see. And that's how privilege works. One thing that I'm incredibly interested in is a complete reimagining of what Broadway looks like. When Amber talks about wipe it out, disinfect it, absolutely a complete reimagining of what this system looks like. Because be very clear, I remember in the summertime when white America had their awakening, Broadway League, where were you at?
Cricket
Broadway League was quiet.
You still ain't say shit, actually, but you go off with all these Tony nominations. That's what you have to say. But when it relates to Black life, when it relates to us being killed, you have nothing to say.
But what about all these theaters had these individual theaters had individual messages and statements and and it really boggled my mind to see all of these institutions come out and have something to say. The tipping point really showed its ass because it was everywhere. And I'm thinking in my mind, let me shut the fuck up because it's too much that I know. Niggas are lying right now.
And what white niggas time and time again? What's that saying? Actions speak louder than what? Words. So I'm nowhere here for a statement. We are past the statement. My life is no longer a statement for you to put out on social media. I need to see how you actively move, how you organize, how you strategize for my well-being and the well-being of my niggas. Don't put nothing out online. Show me.
And that's the thing. Somebody was like, do you think all of it is performative? I was like, no, all of it is performative. Because if the pandemic hadn't happened and George Floyd hadn't been killed, nothing would have changed. We would have just kept going. Literally every single action that we see is performative because they don't want to be called out. They don't want to be called racist and they don't want that cash flow to stop flowing.
And literally, if you think about it. We come from a performance industry. They're good at it, y'all. Like the fact that y'all have to even think about it, they think they're good at it because yeah, they think that they're good. Maybe they're good at it for white people. Like maybe a camouflage, like Donald Trump is good at it for like his base. Like because they have people fooled in certain ways that there's actually going to be something different.
It's just really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see now white people making time for the things that they could have been doing this whole time. Like every time I see a new announcement for a new artistic associate and a new associate artistic and a new position and I'm like, you could have been doing that this whole time. You could have
been telling you all this time. We've been telling you.
They act like the people did not exist that have this level of talent and skill. They've been here this whole time. This whole time, but you just finally now took the time to sit down and open your eyes. It's disgusting. It really hurts. It really has been quite hurtful to see it happening because it's people who we know who have been worthy, who've been beyond qualified, overly qualified, could have had all y'all's jobs.
Mm-hmm.
We just aren't in the position of power. We don't have any green lighting power. We just child.
What I'm really interested in right now in this moment and beyond is for all of my niggas to be put on. And when I say all of my niggas to be put on, I'm not talking about what is being done right now in terms of I'm going to put this black face in this high position. Give Amber, give you, Drew, and give all of my niggas the coin so we can do our own thing.
Hello?
Don't put me in the position of power for your white ass institution. Give me the coin so I can create my own for me and my niggas. That will literally let me know and see if you are about that life. And if you don't do that, then you aren't about that life. You just want for me to work for you. You don't want me to work for myself and for my niggas. Let me see you do that.
That's right.
A gala for me and my niggas. Then we can really talk about it.
Hello?
Not about it.
That's it. That's why we got to come together, pool our resources, and do our own shit. Because it's time is up for waiting on them to figure out that we are the shit. Been the shit, don't they help to be the shit.
That's a good point, Amber. I wasn't gonna go here this early, but I mean it works here. There are so many black and BIPOC. I don't subscribe to the BIPOC shit.
Neither do I.
Like I'm not, but
neither do I. So that will be the last time we say it.
Oh, okay.
That's the last time it's being said.
These organizations benefit black people in some form or fashion. But there are so many organizations that popped up. Broadway Advocacy Coalition has been around since 2016. They didn't pop up. But Black Theater United just popped up. Broadway for Racial Justice, Black Theater Caucus, Black Theater Commons, Black Theater Coalition, Black Theater Network has been around for some years. Bold has been around for some years. Black Women on Broadway just popped up. Black Broadway Men just popped up. Women of Color on Broadway have been around for some time. They just did a special with PBS. Mm-hmm. Broadway Producer Hub just popped up. Industry Standard Group just popped up. We See You What, White American Theater, that's what that means. And then, I got an honorable mention, my people that have been doing the work for some time. Broadway Black boys do theater, Black girls do theater, mm-hmm. Black women do opera, because opera is still theater as well. So there are a lot of...
Listen to this list of beautiful organizations, of beautiful people creating for us.
Yes.
Right? Could you imagine if all of these organizations had the resources, had the power, had the access?
Yeah. I'm hoping that this is going to be the lead, like the leaders in change. A lot of these organizations are doing some really, really great work and it's really mind-boggling to me because y'all, like for a long time, people looked at me to do this type of work, and this just ain't never been my calling. That's just not what I'm here to do. Mm. I'm here to celebrate Black people and the success that we have and talk about the theater and talk about the work. That's what I love.
Yeah.
I'm not a racial justice organization. I'm not and even though I feel like I have to speak out because at a certain point in time I was the only organization, but I'm so happy to see people actually stepping up and creating things to fill these voids so that I can do what I really want to do, which is create media and create visuals and make us look fantastic and make us look phenomenal and put us in a magazine and like put us on the cover and like, give us the press and the media that we deserve, because a lot of times Black theater artists are overlooked. And that's always been my goal. And also to get us in the seats, to get us in the theater, to actually see and experience the things that change our lives, because theater has changed my life. And so to see all these different organizations pop up to actually feel a need that hasn't been filled because I wasn't feeling it. Because I just wasn't doing. I just could not do it. I don't have the mental capacity or the brain power to do that type of work because I'm angry, y'all. I'm pissed off.
You have
like,
every right. What does James Baldwin say? He says to be a Negro in America. Exactly. To be black in America, to be a Negro in America, and to be conscious of what's going on.
Relatively conscious, like just a little bit.
Right, to be in a continuous state of rage. So you have every right to be angry. And two things come to mind. One is C. Lovey Marshall asks Drew if you can post a link of the organizations.
So on Friday, Broadway Black will be coming back, and there are some lists like this that will be on there. And also going forward, Off Book will be doing more episodes. We'll be talking about that later, but I'm trying to dedicate my time to dedicate each episode to one of these organizations to give them a platform to speak about what their work is. And so that is, you'll be seeing each organization come and talk to Off Book, and this is, I haven't let them know that yet, but this is the official invitation. If you're watching, if you're a part of one of these organizations, we would love to speak with you and get more information about the work that you're doing so that we can be clear. That's what I want to be. I just want to be clear on what's going on so that what can I do to help? I don't want the he say, she say. Okay, I need more ice. I'll be back.
And so while you get more ice,
y'all please drink because that was some light skin shit. To walk away.
And please believe they were drinking well before that light skin shit because they was getting into you. So they were getting their drink on. Don't just put it on Drew and his light skin ass.
Okay, thank you, Danye.
Gave them the permission to drink.
Motherfucking back. Come on.
But what I have to say, y'all, and keeping it 100% real, you listed all these amazing organizations doing work for us. I would be remiss if I didn't also hold space for and talk about within our community, there is work to be done.
Amen. Shout out.
The sexism, I think the misogyny Black women have to experience. I think about queer antagonism the queer folks has to experience. I think about transphobia that trans folks have to experience within these Black institutions. So be clear, just because it's Black don't mean it's all right. There's also still issues within the Black organizations that we need to navigate through and be very clear on that. So when we talk about all of these Black organizations that are doing the work, what are the Black organizations out there that truly understand the power and the importance of holding space for every single Black person? It doesn't matter who you are. You are still Black and you still are worthy and valid, right? That's an important aspect to talk about as well. We're not just throwing money at you because you're Black. What is your Blackness looking like? How is your Blackness uplifting every Black person? I think that's something incredibly important to talk about as well.
Come on.
And let me drink from my canteen.
And I just say, as I drink my own tea, and make sure y'all, when y'all getting these LLCs and doing these photo shoots, that then you do the work after you get your LLC and do your photo shoot.
I have to go. I have to.
Did he really leave?
You tried to get me just that because the name almost name almost spilled out of my.
Y'all get on my nerve. Y'all get on my last damn nerve.
I can't. Okay. So let's like not even just be shady, like to real. Because there's a lot of let me just say this, something that doesn't sit well with me. And I'm not here to knock anyone's activism on what they feel they're led to do, but also intention reads pure. Like your intention reads through everything that you do, from everything that you decide, which is why everything is so carefully picked when I do things, because I know that my intention and how much care I take seeps through the message and seeps through the visual and seeps through all the things that I do.
Listen,
I want us to stop being performative just to be seen and riding off the backs of Black death and Black oppression and riding off the back of being Black and having that be an identity for us that is rooted in self-serving projects, the self-serving of being seen and putting on these shows and saying, hey, this is attached to a Black cause, or this is attached to a theater cause, or this is attached to a certain thing that don't feel whole.
Because I've said it a couple times, and it's like a lot of this work that we are doing or that has to be done, like, I don't want to be doing this work. Like,
yeah.
we did not want to start BAC. I did not want to start Black Women on Broadway. They were out of necessity. They were built because I got tired of not seeing Black women being representative, not seeing their faces. There's nowhere I can go. I would always be like, oh, I wonder if a Black woman has ever done, or I wonder how many Black women, and like, there's no cataloging. There's no where you can just go. There's no archives. There's no, I mean, there's so many shows that like don't get cast albums and you don't get to hear these beautiful women tell stories. There's not enough shows that showcase Black women. So I was like, damn, I'm just tired of not seeing myself and not seeing Black women who look like me. BAC was like, damn, I'm tired of Broadway not saying nothing. Black niggas getting shot every day. I'm tired of Broadway being white and racist and silent. So this work is not fun. This work is exhausting. It requires a lot of us. So if you're going to do it. And if not, sit down, because it's a waste of space and time and opportunity. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot from you. It takes a lot out of you. And if just like, I just want us to be mindful of that. It's not just because it's Black, we support it. Because just because it ain't all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And everybody's hearts and minds is in the right place.
But see, the main folks that's not kinfolk is the main ones we talking about, that the Black experience is not monolithic. And that's what be the problem to me. Like, kinfolk, but you keep talking about the Black experience is not monolithic. Well, are you with us or are you not? Like, I'm confused and I'm sick of that shit. I really am tired of it, because I'm serious. I'm getting mad. Let me drink some water.
Help me.
Like, are you with us? Or are you not? I'm just confused, because you keep trying to make it seem like that your Black experience is almost is almost like it's rare. Like, a lot of Black folks come into the theater because they did not attach to Black people in general. That is a common thread in some Black people entering the theater industry. They don't connect well with people that were from their culture or from the Black experience from where they're from. Theater is a different type of Black experience, being a part of this community. And some people found a solace in them being the only ones through their experience. Some of them found a solace in being one of the few or one of the good ones in their experience. And then now that this wave of Black consciousness has come to the forefront, now you're saying, oh, well, my Black experience, I've been torn down by Black people. Only Black people have called me the N-word. Only, you know what I mean? Like, and that's, what Amber, what?
Anything that's on the playground.
Like, that's what I'm like. You can't now come back and then, after you've separated yourself from Black people or tried to make yourself one of the others or one of the good ones, and then now come back after we've had this whole revolutionary, can't even say really revolutionary because it's been a blip.
Well,
had a different experience where Black people are actually being heard for a time or experience, and you want to now jump on that bandwagon, but then also throw Black people under the bus in the same realm. Like, that don't compute to me. And maybe I'm talking around. Let me just somebody take it, because
and remember,
I'm saying some shit that I can't really say.
There is no bleeps in this one. We are in full effect.
No take back.
No bleeps.
No bleeps.
No bleeps. But then also, I do want to say something, Drew, in terms of what you said, a bit of a pushback, where Black people coming to theater, like, yes, there is no monolith to us. And like, I don't want to put out this idea or this notion that every Black person or that an overwhelming majority of Black people that come to theater have been shunned or don't have a place within the community, right? Like that, people do have that experience, but I don't want people who are outside of theater to think, oh, every nigga I see in theater hasn't gotten along with their community. That's not the case at all, right? That is for some folks, but then there are a nice amount of us who love our niggas, who get down with our niggas, and we also love theater as well, right?
Yeah, so this is my point. I guess my point is now that there is a love of a performative love of Black people in the theater, there's now a wave of or undercurrent of only one type of Black experience is celebrated. What is considered Black? What is Black enough? That sort of thing. And it's also been mentioned to me like Broadway Black only highlights and pumps up and puts forth a particular type of Black talent.
What that mean?
Basically saying that I don't celebrate the traditional theater canon or Black people that sing traditionally and not riff and run. Basically lying on me. That's basically what they're saying, lying on me.
Okay.
Because I take pride in talent that's good, period. Is it good? Are you telling the story? Am I moved? Do I feel anything? That's what I
like. Put your glasses on, because as Brandon said, y'all peep game. Amber in these glasses is the new I'm in the bathroom.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it good? You know what I mean? Like, and that's just at the bottom line, at the root of everything. Like, I don't know.
And also, Broadway Black is yours, which means you get to do whatever.
Yeah, but I also acknowledge the fact that I represent a community of people. But I also have been mindful in celebrating Black talent that normally would not get a voice or would not be able to be seen. Why are you laughing, Diane?
These comments, literally, Drew, people are saying, "Do I feel anything?" That is the newness for me. Do I feel anything?
But I mean, that's like the bare minimum question. Like, that's the bare minimum question. Like,
yes, ma'am.
I was just looking at Broadway Belters, and they just posted Audra singing Daddy's Son. Audra is a traditional voice, and yes, she's fantastic. Yes, she's phenomenal. But at the end of the day, her choices make her extraordinary. Like, her emotion, like, you feel where she is at. She is dropped in, and you're dropped in with her because she has you by the neck. Like, she literally has you by the neck. Like,
okay, I had to hold on to something real quick. I'm like, wait, where's this nigga about to go?
Nigga!
I was really holding on. I'm like, where's this nigga about to go?
What do you mean? I was going to say the balls.
I didn't know what you was about to say about Miss Queen Audra. I wasn't quite sure.
I know that Drew loves Audra. It was just the sentence structure was.
That's the part.
Sir.
I was a little unclear.
Well, I mean, you know, it's the choices because we may not always like Audra's choices. What is wrong with saying that?
You did, but the point of what I'm trying to say is you didn't even say that. What you said was so beautiful. You said it was so beautiful, and then you just took it into another direction. Maybe I just should have shut my black ass up. I just should have shut my black ass up.
I'm saying that
who got the Google Doc? What's the next
I'm saying as vocalists, as like people that listen to musical theater, you respect and love Audra because her voice is fantastic and vocal. But sometimes, with any artist, you want to hear them do something different, or you want to hear you prefer maybe to hear a different choice in a different moment. But Your Daddy's Son and the things that are classic from Audra's voice, like, you can't take away from that. She was dropped in. No matter what choices she made, you feel that. Like, am I making sense?
You are making
perfect sense. It's on period.
On period. Pooh.
We get it. We got it. We good.
Now go to the Google Doc. What's next?
Next topic.
I can't.
We do have a Google Doc.
Okay, let me, because y'all making it seem like I am being unreasonable.
We work in the fields. When we see our house brother start going left, we just gotta pull him back. We gotta say, "Come on, we gotta be Harriet Tubman." We gotta. Say,
I got a canteen for you, brother. Come on back.
Come on.
Well,
I got a canteen with your name. Come on back.
the next hot topic is the Tony Award nominations. So, yeah, somebody want to take it? I don't think I should start this.
I don't have the Google Doc open. Wait a minute.
I don't think I should
Jump
start
in.
this.
Oh, okay, so I'll jump straight. There are things to be discussed. The first thing that I'll jump in and say is I've said it. Everyone is in the bathroom. I've said it time and time again on social media, made it very clear. I am incredibly hurt. There are a few things that have me hurt.
Okay.
One thing that has me incredibly hurt is the inheritance. I'm incredibly hurt by the inheritance. And this is being very honest. Throughout history, as it relates to stories centering people living with HIV, it is always white. Every single story. One thing that we know for sure is because of such things as lack of adequate health care, lack of education, redlining, poverty factors into higher statistics and HIV infection rates for people of color. One thing that I never hear is how representation, i.e. Hollywood and Broadway, also factors into higher HIV infection rates. Why now 1 in 11 white gay and bisexual men are now projected to be diagnosed with HIV because they see themselves everywhere. They see themselves centered in every single.
What was the previous number?
I'm not sure what the previous number was,
but it was lower than
anywhere near 1 in 11 versus now for Black gay and bisexual men is 1 in every 2. For Latino gay or bisexual men is 1 in every 4. And that's because we don't see ourselves represented all the time. And for the Tonys to nominate this show that has, first of all, was written by a person of color centering white folks. So that's already that right there. It is incredibly disheartening. And there is a very clear and intentional message saying that you people of color, you do not matter to us. You people of color living with HIV, your stories do not matter and they are not as important as stories centering white people living with HIV. And that's the thing that's disheartening. Oops, somebody's popping off right now.
Hello?
That's disheartening to me about the Tonys and about the nomination. So I just had to say that.
I mean,
No peace.
Please, by all means, because that is the truth. It's disheartening. It's unfortunate. We need people speaking more truth to power. So I'm glad you said it.
And to hold these niggas accountable, to be so crickets when we dying out in the streets.
Child, I need to stop. I need to drink more water because I'm about to say some shit. We are happy for Adrienne Warren.
Oh, that's all we really need. Give my good sis her Tony so she can go and sit down on the couch.
That's pretty much it.
Adrienne Warren Awards. That's all it is. Give
Adrienne
her things. Please. Give her her things.
And I'm really rooting
all
for
her things. Okay.
I'm really rooting for Jakina Calicango.
Give all the black
people. She's absolutely amazing. It's a truncated year.
I can't really remember it because it's such an odd year. I don't remember all the things, but I want my friends to get their things and go into the house. Yeah,
I mean it's because I really want to see Adrienne really live it up.
And there's a part that's sad. There's a part of me that's like.
I mean, the gowns, the galas, all of the, and then she would have been performing and having costume changes.
Oh my God, the bundle!
The award season would have been so sickening with Adrienne, and she's sample size, and so she just slips on a gown and just looks.
They pour her into it. She just stands there. And they just pour it.
Child.
Yeah. Somebody just said in the comment. Andre Jordan, Slave Play has a ton of nominations.
Slave Play. Does it have the most of any play ever in America?
Of any play ever. And I'm just wondering, is there a conversation? I know the question is that there is a conversation to be had.
Look at him.
Brandon said it best. Diane is in his bag right now. I am in a conflicted place. I'm in a conflicted place because I am absolutely, overwhelmingly excited that a Black gay man has gotten so many nominations. Mm-hmm. But then I'm also at what cost? The pain of Black women and seeing what was done to a Black woman on stage. And I know that so many people, there are a nice amount of people that said that that was a consenting act. But then I hear so many Black women, rightfully so, who are in pain of seeing their bodies exploited, of seeing the violence that are done to them. So as I celebrate this Black queer man getting such an amazing feat, I also cannot help but feel the anger and the pain that Black women go through when they see this happen.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
is there a conversation around that?
Yeah, we can have a conversation around it. That's been my.
Amber, you are a king. You are a real live. Not only is the glasses on, but she is on a smooth lean at that.
That has been my whole. I cannot. That has been my whole gripe from the very beginning, which is because we talked about this. We had multiple conversations about Slave Play back when, it was off Broadway and on Broadway. Mm-hmm. And my experience was very different from the Black women. I wasn't triggered. But I also have to acknowledge the hurt that it causes. And also, if I say I respect Black women and say I listen to Black women, then I have to listen to them in this case. And I can't be a nonchalant about the pain that is not affecting me. And that was our whole conversation. Jeremy ain't talked to me since we did those episodes. Don't talk to me. Don't answer emails. Don't answer text messages. And has multiple things to say about me on public platforms, on Twitter. Even scolded the Antonios, basically said that I was a narcissist and had a lot to say about me. And the former Drew would have met him in the street. But I allowed him the space and opportunity to, if he wants to address me personally, that he can do that. Jeremy, if you want to address me personally, you can always call me. You have my phone number. You can say whatever you need to say to me, brother. And you know that from the bottom of my heart that it's always been love. But I refuse to try to capitalize like a lot of people are off of your social capital. I refuse to try to use you and be cool with you and without having real discussions and conversations like friends and people that are artists would have, and hold each other accountable and have real conversation. I would never go to the streets and talk about you crazy. I've always been upfront and honest about what I felt about your work, but it's never been an attack against you, against himself. And that's what is the most important for me, that in doing this work and talking about theater, that we are able to have real conversations with each other. Let's really talk about how your work impacts all of us. And it may just be a section of people, and you may feel comfortable writing them off and saying, oh, well, it's only these people saying that, everybody else is praising me and doing that. But that's not uplifting all Black people. That's not being for all Black people in the community. And your experience may be different, but let's have a real conversation about the hurt and the pain, and let's listen to that and not dismiss it. And that's what I've been trying to do. And so, because like I said, from jump, if you go back and listen to episodes, I liked Slave Play. I enjoyed it. I just didn't like that third act. That third act was like bothering me, and I wanted to like explore that and talk about it more. I kept having to want to have conversations about it. But that was the part that hurt a lot of people. Yeah, so it's just a catch-22.
Yeah, and also like being very clear, as an artist, you put so much work into the art. You put so much of yourself into the art, into the work. So rightfully so, you want people to like it. You want people to like when you put so much of yourself into a piece. So that's without saying. But then also, when we create work that's being put out there for folks, there also comes critique, right? And if I love you, just on the strength of this, if I love you, I am going to hold space for those things.
Amen.
I don't want to talk about the things that not so much I didn't like, right? I don't want to label it that way, but the things that didn't sit well with me, the things that might have confused me, the things that I wonder about the piece, right? This isn't about hate. This isn't Danye being a hater. This is about Danye loving his niggas so much that he wants to hold space with and for his niggas, right? Like, that's what it's about. It's not about being a hater. It is about loving my niggas so much that I need to hold space with you, right? I need to be soft with you in this moment when you are putting hardness out there into the world.
Amen.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. Somebody said, well, since we're talking, can we talk about Michael R. Jackson's reaction to the Antonios? I don't know what Michael R. Jackson's reaction. I'm hoping that it's not nothing bad because Michael is my friend. And so I hope that nothing I don't know that he didn't do because, you know, the Jeremy O'Harris thing hurt my feelings. You know, y'all know I'm sensitive. And, like, it's not that I care so much, but I never want somebody to feel ostracized or feel like I pinpointed them out or maliciously did something to them. And I think that's what he felt. Because Slave Play wasn't nominated for Best Play because I had to listen to Black women, and not even just me, but the entire team. But I'm hoping that Michael R. Jackson ain't saying nothing crazy. Child, do I need to call him? Somebody tell me.
And what is the tea?
Oh no, somebody tell me what the tea is. Tina, Johnson, Marcel, because he's the one that said it.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, I can't.
Next topic.
Well, we still talking. Okay, so we got all the Tony nominations. Anybody else you're like particularly excited about?
No.
We still don't even know when the Tonys is happening, y'all. Like, we don't even know.
Amber, you are taking me out, baby. These glasses, this lean is taking me out. Yes, get your photos. Take them right now. Screenshot. Yes. Live. Woo. You better bite that finger, girl. She better bite. And Drew, you are a fool for making sure her screen is on.
I just want her to get it out, get it done.
Okay, I'm ready. What's next?
Like, just yeah. Not a sign. Is that what you were sitting there drawing? Oh Lord. I'm still waiting on Tina. I'm just playing.
Boy.
Okay, so the next hot topic is the 40-year-old motherfucking version, bitch. The 40-year-old motherfucking version, bitch.
Every flower, every award, everything.
That was beautiful.
To go to Rada Blank. Give her everything. Give her everything.
Give her all the
Everything you know exists. Give it to her. Please.
And all the Black Broadway that was in that movie, Stacey Sargent and Andre, like it was us.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like there were so many different moments that you just could relate to if you work in the theater that just really gave us. I was not expecting that.
It
was not expecting it.
It was
did not really know that it was going to be like this thing. And I'm sort of mad at Netflix. Like, I need to have a better relationship with Netflix because they be releasing stuff that be like in my wheelhouse, and I just don't have. So Netflix, like, please, like, we need to have a better relationship. I think we only worked with once, and that was like worked together once, and I think the person I was working with no longer works there. So I think that's my thing. Like, yeah, and then also Jingle Jangle.
I ain't watched it yet. I need to make some cocoa. I ain't made no cocoa yet.
Oh my God. The 40-year-old version is really, really great, but then the opposite end of the spectrum is Jingle Jangle.
And I can't wait. I know I'm gonna watch it soon.
So like, yeah, watch the 40-year-old version first. That is all black and white. And I actually didn't mind that it was in black and white.
That it went in and out of colors and shapes.
It was absolutely spectacular. And y'all know my grandpa ass. I started watching it at 11 p.m.
No.
With that being said, I stayed up the entire time.
Look at you, Grandpa!
That's a nigga's bedtime. phenomenal.
That's hilarious.
I was in it to win it.
Live your truth, sir.
I
That's
was. I was.
hilarious. Okay, see, listen, and people also talking about Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle was magic. They cried their eyes out. Like,
Y'all,
but let me just say though, some of them songs went on just a little too long.
Danya, get your friend.
well,
Like,
y'all probably gonna have to get me too.
Oh,
Y'all, I fell asleep.
of course you.
I knew it was coming.
Of course you did.
Coming.
But I was so excited. I was, in my defense, I just ate some bomb-ass Chinese food. So the itis was
Well, that's a
real.
wrap. That's a wrap. You wasn't
The
saying
itis
right.
was so real.
Okay,
Them,
that's
some, of
fine.
them songs, some of them songs was 6,
I
7
woke
minutes.
up, y'all. I woke up like, wait, it's over? I missed it?
Listen, some of them songs, and they say Marisha Wallace. So y'all know Marisha Wallace did
She's the
voiceover
voice,
work.
right?
She did voiceover work for the show.
I saw the little clip and I said, that ain't Marisha, but that's her throat.
That is her throat. That is
Okay.
her throat. She sang that song. Like,
Okay.
she sang that. So I was very, very much happy with their song selection for her, because whatever it was made her, like, showcased her in the way that she deserves to be showcased.
Yes.
Mm.
Like, Marisha is one of those singers that you have to write for all the things that she can do.
Because she can do her range. She does
Yeah, her range is all the way crazy. Like, it's a little pop, a little country, a little theater, a little gospel, all just like meshed together in one note.
Yes.
And I was yeah, I really loved her song. Like, hearing her, because I was thinking like they should have just had Marisha in the movie.
I was confused about that too.
But I think because she light skinned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like she's the light skinned women are always prettier, or like are maybe promiscuous, or like trying to up underneath the man, the lead man, or like maybe they specifically wanted a dark skinned woman for that role, because the lady that acted the role really did a great job.
Love.
Can we talk about, like, in the thinking about like films, or like in this space, I am absolutely loving the amount of dark-skinned Black women that I'm seeing on the screen.
I am too.
It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yes, go off, Amber. It is doing every single thing to me more. That's all.
I love it. I'm loving seeing it. Like, and give me more.
Yeah.
Like, give me more.
And let us be the number one, not the best friend number two to the light skin number one. Hello?
Listen.
We are beautiful. We deserve love. We deserve attention. We deserve affection. We don't just deserve to be the comedy relief to the cute light skinned girl with the Pocahontas hair. Hello?
Right.
Gunmark.
Be sad.
Child, I done forgot all about the sound effects. I done forgot about I'm supposed to be running sound effects too, and I didn't had. Where is Chris? Today is Chris's birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday, Chris.
He's not able to make it with us today.
Wait, is my nephew gonna be making an appearance?
No, he's in the other room. I've been trying to y'all. I know y'all heard him barking.
Yes, that's why we want to see him. He is our mascot.
It distracts me.
He can come in for a minute and then leave.
I got no, because then it will drive him crazy. He will start barking. He will never stop barking.
Can we bring him in at the end though, before we leave?
At the end, I'll bring him in at the end.
Yes, negotiations. I love a good negotiation.
Don't be talking about me. Somebody gonna say gun marks an hour later, bitch. Don't be talking about me.
That's why I love y'all. I love y'all because they will keep it real. They be like, nigga, what's going on with these gun marks an hour later?
Right. Like, I'm trying here. I got a lot of,
He got a lot to do. Y'all skin. He can take it, it's a lot on him. Just,
Y'all, he got a lot to do. He got to talk while he drink, while he smoke. That's a lot, y'all.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
He got berries. He got a lot to do.
Like,
I appreciate it. But who don't got a lot to do is Ben Brantley, because he's been, stepped down from.
I forgot how you always gave such a flawless trend sequitur. all the sequiturs. Come on through.
Help. That was hilarious.
Ben Brantley has stepped down.
And stepped away and laid down and gone to the house. Amen.
Y'all my stance on the New York Times. Y'all know what it did for me. I'm so happy.
Who next? Moving on. Next.
But also, can we talk about the people that have halfway stepped down, or even just? I mean, we got a lot of Black artistic directors coming into the picture.
Yes.
I just don't understand that. Just give them the job.
I mean,
you don't need an
What
associate.
does a halfway step down look like? What is that?
Giving associate artistic director position. Like, I don't understand that.
I'm
power is real. When you have power, you do not want to let that shit go. I mean, prime example, look at 45 right now. That nigga not trying to transition no power.
Who?
Right? 45 is not trying to transition nobody's power, and we got 45s running these theaters.
My God.
Power? It's the same exact thing we got going on, y'all.
My God.
And we supposed to be happy, but we supposed to be happy with that. That's what I'm confused. Like, we supposed to be happy with
White
that.
people not gonna step down. They're not gonna stay. They're gonna move their coat over, but they're not gonna step down.
She said it.
And that's what we need. Half of y'all need to fucking go. Make space, because you're not doing nothing. Just holding a job, just getting a check, just showing up, getting a participation trophy.
Lord Jesus. And the work don't even be good.
Ew. It's a yikes.
What you be requesting and making commissions for and programming and shit don't even be good. And that's what we really grinding my gears.
You are taking me out, Drew.
What?
I literally live for your grandpop Southern ass, and that's really what be grinding my gears. Them gears are grind, baby.
They are. Okay, we're moving on because theater is closed, and so all we got is stage to screen. Everything's going to the screen. Everything's going to.
You wrote some things on the Google Doc. I didn't even know this was a thing, Lord. And half of it shouldn't be a thing, but
neither did I. Neither did I.
What's the face?
You said what? What you
say? Amber face at some of these things is coming out.
I can't.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's so fun.
When you
put your
nipple away.
I haven't done it in almost an hour. That's why. That's why.
Drew, while you read the list of shows, I'm gonna put my glasses on because I don't want nobody to be looking for my face to make no faces.
No, I'm not, because we're gonna talk about them one by one.
Oh no, why would we do that?
We're gonna talk about them. We got a little time to talk about them one by one.
I'm going to the bathroom.
So, but no, the beginning ones are good.
Okay. Well, you just set it up that the beginning ones are good. They don't know, Drew. They don't know.
I mean, now I'm about to mix them up.
Come on.
Okay, so we got. Damn, why I have to show my cards? Hold on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, hold on, Drew. What's that you drinking? I saw one glass. What's that one?
The other one is water.
Got you.
I need to level myself out. I might need to smoke.
Ooh, that's called growth. Come on now.
Yeah.
It's called growth.
Somebody, y'all not gonna do this to me.
Y'all not gonna do this. Y'all not gonna do this on the Lord's internet. Get off. Log off. Leave meeting.
Not leave meeting. Y'all, I'm out. Go ahead.
But why would they put manual?
Because nigga, that's what you put in your mouth every time you speak it. That's why. You already know why. You're that brand new motherfucker.
Oh my God, that took me down. Okay. Anyway, this Friday, Between the World and Me, which is a book by Ta-Nehisi Coates. It was a staged reading at the Apollo Theater back before the shutdown. And this cast is phenomenal, but they've turned it into a documentary film per se, and they're taking these words and just really transformed it. So a part of this cast, MJ Rodriguez, who we love, Michelle Wilson, who's a Tony nominee, Joe Morton, Felicia Rashad, Tariq Black Thought Trotter, Courtney B. Vance, Pauletta Washington, Susan Kelechi Watson, and Oprah Winfrey, Jen and Mike,
Howard University right there.
Yara Shahawi, Jarrell Jerome. It is a powerhouse cast. Like, this is something that you're really going to want to watch, but also just prep your mind and your body for it, because it is a little. Yeah, you have to prep your mind and your body for it. If you know anything about Between the World and Me, the book, it's a little dissective, if you will. So it's going to take you some places. And I'm excited about it. I really, really am. I think that it's going to be really great. I was able to see the production on stage, and it's just, I think that it's going to transform. And I'm also happy for Camilla Forbes, a producer at the Apollo Theater. She directed the film. She's happy, right? Like, so we with that, I'm excited about her getting this opportunity, and hopefully this will be more work, for and for other Black directors coming after her.
You're not gonna say white Tinos. That has cracked me up. Not white Tinos. Not that good, sir. Starlink meeting.
Y'all are
That's
crazy.
a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one.
So get ready for that. I think that's coming out Friday, and I think that's coming out on Friday. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is another one that I'm really, really excited about. To see Viola come full circle with her August Wilson catalog, and her the canon, and be a part of original works on stage and also film work. Her doing the Fences role. I'm also like, she did Fences. Could we get somebody else to do? What you got to say, Danye?
Is Viola in a fat suit?
Yes.
Viola is in a fat suit. She did put some paddings on. That's what we was going to
we all know she can act down. That's undisputed. Are we not past putting folks in fat suits to act?
Yeah.
The answer is no, because the film is coming out. And then I also found myself thinking about Monique. Y'all, Monique played Ma Rainey. And she slayed down. She slayed down. And if Netflix was really about it, granted, this was filmed before white America realized that they ain't shit. But if Netflix was really about it, they would have said, you know what? We're going to bring
Monique.
We did you dirty. We're going to have you play Ma Rainey in this. Y'all, it's 2020. Of course, it was probably filmed in 2019. Why are we putting people in fat suits?
I know.
Why are we putting people in fat suits? I don't care how much you slay as an actress. Why are we putting people in fat suits?
You ain't lying.
That's all I got to say about that. I'm excited, but why are we putting people in fat suits?
Yeah.
And also, is that the last show that that's the last show that Chadwick shot, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's take a moment. That Black man did so much for the community as a whole, especially in the arts. His ability to sacrifice himself for the greater good of everyone else's spirit. And I know that hurt him. Well, but for him, the hurt was worth it. It was a good pain.
Amen.
And that's powerful, man. So let's just take a moment for Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. All right, y'all. This movie's supposed to come out December 18th. And we're gonna be right there. Like, I'm probably gonna host so now that I'm back working, y'all, since I came from vacation, I just went to Where did I go last week?
Tulum, Aruba, which one?
I went to Cancun.
Cancun.
I went to Cancun, Mexico. I went to Cancun for like 5 days just to get away. And now I'm back in my house quarantining for 2 weeks until Thanksgiving time. I planned it on purpose so I can be at home and like quarantine and like give it chill. But like now that I'm back working, we're gonna do some viewing parties on Netflix. So like, let's watch Jingle Jangle together. Let's watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do some stuff that we would actually watch here. Let's watch 40-Year-Old Virgin via Netflix. So I'll be sending out some links, maybe having like a little movie.
That name is the key, y'all.
You said what?
That name is the key. Jingle Jangle sound like something that your balls do.
You know what? Do we need to hold space for any other artists that have transitioned? There have been a couple that have transitioned recently.
Ardelia, McQueen.
Yeah, there have been a couple.
Anthony Chisholm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just last week from Color Purple.
Yeah. Lawrence.
Thank you.
Lawrence Clayton. Yes, there've been a couple of people that have passed and that have hurt my heart. And that's why it was another thing. I was like, dang, I just keep posting people that have passed left and right.
Every other week. It's insane.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson Byrd.
Oh God, Tom Byrd.
Yeah.
Jeez, look.
This year, this damn year.
It hurt.
Somebody said Tony called Maya's son Jingle Jangle. Jabari.
Oh my God.
Y'all are terrible and I love it.
I love it.
We got to hurry and get out of Hot Topics. Keep going.
Okay. So Samuel Jackson.
I already know that I'm going to hold space for dicks. I'm sorry.
Some people, Samuel L. Jackson might be in the piano lesson that's going to be coming with Denzel Washington. He's doing the August Wilson Netflix movie, so he's looking at Samuel Jackson for a role in piano lesson.
Okay.
This Island is coming to Disney Plus. Jocelyn Vio.
Come on, Jocelyn. Get your coin, black woman. Get your coin.
So that's gonna be. I can't wait to see who they cast. I can't wait to see what Jocelyn does with the book.
She's gonna eat it up. She's gonna slay.
And it's gonna be a new live action movie as opposed to a taped performance. So it's a new live action movie. I think that's gonna be really great. That's an amazing opportunity for Jocelyn and for all the Black people coming along with it. Like, it's gonna be the shit. I'm really excited to see it.
She said, "I'm already good, y'all," and yes, she is.
We already know.
In the comments, listen, Jocelyn, come on here. Can we get her to come on here?
Gonna put her. Her face might not be beef. She might be eating chicken.
Not eating chicken.
She might be eating good chicken.
Jocelyn, if you get this link, I just text you. Just come on here and talk about what you've been doing and what's been going on. Yes, come on, Jocelyn.
First of all, though, hold on real quick. Can we talk about how you love putting niggas on the spot?
Yes, if you
love putting niggas on the spot. So, Jocelyn, if you say no, we understand.
You can text me, Jocelyn.
Well, I don't understand. I won't understand. Just go on and click that link. You can click it from a phone, a computer, wherever you at. Just go on and click that link.
As Taylor Griggs said, and we can't wait for Goddess too. We sure can.
Jocelyn, Saheed, Michael, Slay y'all, and Queen, Princess Amber.
Right.
Typecast, guys. Like, they totally typecast me.
Go away.
Y'all are a key.
Okay, what's the next
one? If it is a light skin thing, you need to drink.
Is it a light skin thing to put people on the spot? Yes, it is. That's light skin. Jocelyn said she's coming.
See, now look what happens when you just, step out on faith.
Shut up, light skin.
Listen, you just step out on faith. Speaking of goddesses, Goddess finna hit.
It's finna hit, bitch. It's finna hit.
Right. I want to talk about Goddess. I want to talk about all that. But while we waiting on Jocelyn to come, I'm gonna just run down the list of the
run it quick.
So make sure y'all check out Debbie Allen's Hot Chocolate Nutcracker documentary that's coming to HBO. You don't want to miss that. That premieres on November 27th on Netflix as well. So that might be something else that we do a little viewing party for. The Prom. The Prom was supposed to be released. It's being released December 11th.
Yeah.
Ariana DeBose is in that. Ain't no other really black people in that. Is Ariana DeBose black? We're still not sure. She hasn't claimed us all the way. I don't know. In the Heights is coming out. That's also Ariana DeBose. West Side Story. That's also Ariana DeBose. Dear Evan Hansen.
Drew, I don't think you noticed. Amber said bye. She said bye.
Amber, what is happening? What happened?
We want to know what's happening with you right now.
What?
She said ain't claiming us, so we don't know. Is she black?
We don't know. Do we know?
Drew, can you gum mark yourself, please, right here? Can you gum mark? That's the moment to gum mark, nigga.
Oh. I mean, like, I don't know. Okay, somebody listen, let me just run down because Jocelyn is here. So The Color Purple.
Come on back, Amber. Come on back. We need you. Jocelyn,
yeah, we need you, Amber.
Come on.
Come back. Like,
you probably didn't went to the
The
bathroom.
Color Purple got a film coming out. Also, Oliver with Ice Cube. They haven't talked about it in some years. Porgy and Bess, Hamilton on Disney.
You got some new shades, Amber. And do we have a new crown?
You thought I just had one crown? And
Yes,
one
happy
crown
birthday. Come on, happy birthday.
She has multiple crowns.
But
She does.
listen,
Yes, she does.
so that's all the little hot topics we got and all the films and stuff that's coming out. But can we welcome our guest to the live show, the amazing, the phenomenal Jocelyn Bia. Writer, actor extraordinaire, producer, black woman on Broadway, like so much. Like what's up?
Thank you.
Like, not y'all are here calling me out, inviting me to chat with no makeup on, but I just
look, you look
whenever I'm working
fantastic.
today, some people don't see me in work mode.
You look in work mode. I know that.
Skin girl, you know, just for the world. Come on, brown skin girl. You look beautiful, gorgeous. You don't need no makeup.
Oh,
You look better than Alicia Keys.
guys, what?
Listen, we love it. We love a cameo.
That is hilarious.
I live
Hi,
like
y'all. This is so
Thank
fun to
you.
watch. It's so fun to listen to again. We needed it. We needed it for the culture. Everybody misses us, and it's like it's just really exciting. So
We're having a good time.
yeah,
We having
I
a good
see.
time. So, Jocelyn, talk to me about all the many projects that you're working on, all the things
Not
you
with
care
the blunt.
about.
not
All-
this nigga grabbing the blunt.
Oh,
Well, because he has some words to give, and so I know that I'm not going to be talking during this time, so I have some moments to.
not.
Not
know
this
what?
nigga- not this nigga is trying to be an investigative journalist, lighten up the L.
You know
please
what?
come to America, please.
You know what? Live your life. Be great. Do what you got to do. It's 2020. We all just trying to survive.
I literally just told her I was struggling to be here. Like,
Amen.
So you know, I'm gonna pour me something after I jump off this cameo.
Please.
I don't know I guess I'm working on a lot of things and nothing always at the same time. Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about how the Once on This Island project came to be? How that came about? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty standard. Like, someone reached out to my agent and said, like, we're interested in it was Mark Platt and Disney Plus are interested in turning Once on This Island into, a film. And, they reached out to me about wanting to write on it. And actually, initially, I told my agent no, because I was like, nah. All the Black people gonna come after me. Everybody, while it's a beloved show, and while everyone really loves the show, and almost all of us have been in some production of it at some point in our lives, you know, there's also like, you know, the word on the street of how it has very problematic, you know, tones. And I just didn't want to be anywhere near it. I don't want nobody blasting me on social media. So I was like, nah, I'm good. And then, you know, some very close friends and people in my life, you know, Amber included, just kind of like, you know, slowly coaxed me into like at least thinking about it. Maybe they would be interested in how, you know, I'd want to change it or update it or, you know, whatever. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the meeting. And that's what happened. I had a meeting with Mark Platts, one of his producers. You know, I kind of explained out the gate, like, if I can't change all these things, then like, you know, I don't want to do it. She's like, girl, yeah, we're interested in updating it. We're not just trying to just take the stage version and put it on film. We want to have a fresh take. And it kind of went pretty quickly from there. After that, I had another meeting with Disney folks. I presented my take of how I wanted to change it. I had a meeting with the director, who's a Kenyan director and is based in Kenya. What happened?
It says not Mark Platt, Ben Platt finna be Daniel.
He's not.
But what is saying?
He can sing, but we not updating it like that.
I mean, Ben was sitting right here.
Bye.
I mean,
That's right.
And I really appreciated. I really appreciated when the news, you know, went public. Because by the time the news went public, I had already written a draft of the movie. But everybody sending me these audition tapes and headshots, and I was like, guys, I'm not the person in charge of that at all. But I'll do what I can to pass along information. So yeah, we'll see what's good. We'll see what's good, Drew, because I am shifting things and changing things.
Look, if y'all don't leave,
not gonna let
home. Let her fight. Let her do her thing. She don't got time to be all up in these DMs.
Let me tell you this, Danye, it don't even matter.
Okay.
If she's attached to the project, it's going to happen. Like, and so Black folks are not going to let an opportunity pass. We're not going to let it happen that we think this might be a gateway. We go and make sure we say something. So I just like learn to take it with a grain of salt. Like, shoot your shot.
It's true.
And, like, shoot your shot. If you think that this might be that you can dazzle me to change my mind. Like Jocelyn, it's like, don't do it, but like I still say do it anyway.
Don't be mad if you get blocked. Don't be mad if you get blocked. Okay.
Don't do it, but do what you gotta do. Listen, I'll say right here, as soon as the project is also not in development, because right now technically it's in development, it's not a done deal. You know, everybody gotta read my script and be like, oh, this is like hot fire, which I think so. But you know, once they do that and actually approve it, then it'll go into development and then casting and all that stuff. So once casting information comes my way, I promise I will post on it. I'll post on my page. I'll send it to Broadway Black. I'll post on our platform, Black Women on Broadway.
So you can just have a link just automatically. If somebody says something to you, be like, here it is. Here it is.
I'm going to just be ready. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This was it. This was when it happened. It's over. It's done.
I'm like, call them.
I know it's not funny, Jocelyn. I know it's not funny, but it's hilarious to me because I know that people are going to try it. Like,
maybe we'll shoot their shot any chance they get.
Maybe we need to have a segment for Jocelyn of niggas these niggas tried it. And this is how they tried it. Like, tell us all the stories of people and how they came to you or what they said that was just like very interesting or unique or like something that like.
Well, I mean, listen, like I got a lot of messages about people letting me know, like, I'm your Daniel, I'm your Timoon, I'm your, I'm your Agwe, I'm your, whomever. And I'm like, okay. I mean, especially because I'm like, do you even know how I'm doing, the gods? Like, do you know, how I'm setting it up? Like, you might not be my Agwe because maybe you're not the exact gender, or maybe I don't even have a gender for that character. Maybe they're non-binary, non-conforming. Maybe there's a lot going on. So it was a lot of that. And I mean, blessings to everybody who sent me a version of them singing Waiting for Life. I've heard that song a lot. I'm very familiar with it, and I probably don't need to hear it again.
The takeaway, leave Jocelyn alone. Leave her alone. Don't listen to Drew. Drew will have you get blocked in a heartbeat.
There's nothing I can do with the information. There's just nothing I can do with any of that right now. We're not in that place, but I appreciate the energy. I understand the energy, but man, I ain't never seen my DMs that blown up. So yeah.
Well, while we have you both here, you two women are part of founding an organization that is on my list of Black theater organizations called Black Women on Broadway.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about how that came to be. Where did what was the root of it? How did you all come together to work on the project? What are the plans for the things that you've done? And let me big up, since you want to, talk about me, Amber and Jocelyn, the summit, the conference that you all put on was knowledgeable. It looked good. It was seamless. The communication was perfect. We got the links. Wasn't no one to spam. Everything was cool, calm, collected, and people were asking questions, and the answers were actually getting told to everybody. The information was shared for it was open. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful to see all the different types and styles and categories of Black theater artists be represented and be informed.
Yeah,
the knowledge was the main thing, and I text Amber. I was like, I'm learning some shit.
Yeah. No, first of all, thank you, because we did work really hard. Even, people think because it's like a virtual thing that, you just kind of throw some stuff together and it's done. There's a lot of work and preparation that goes into it. And, myself, Amber, and Danielle are all super type A. We cross every T, we dot every I, and we go back over it and do it again. Like, so it's important for us to do that. Originally, Black Women on Broadway kind of started with us just wanting to do essentially a Black women on Broadway luncheon, like how they do Black women in Hollywood, Essence does. So we just wanted to do something like that. And then 2020 happened. And so we were like, cool, let's regroup. And then we just realized the big thing that people don't have right now is people don't have money and people don't have information on how to move forward in their careers or doing other things. And so we wanted to, how do we continue to create programming or information sessions or panels or classes or whatever, all of those things that can inform and that can be free. Because we've all been there, we all know what it's like, and it's not easy. And it's especially not easy right now. I truly
God dang it.
Surviving right now. Am I back?
You froze for a second.
Okay. No, yeah, I lose a lot of sleep at night worried about how artists are surviving right now because it's a really, really scary time. And so that has been, the basis of what we've been wanting to do. We launched with our conference. That was really amazing. And we had such a good time doing that. I taught a masterclass last month for film, TV, and theater. And so
come on now.
I know, it was really crazy. I didn't want to call it that.
It was intense. I know for you preparing for that and then going through all of the coursework,
it it's a lot. I want people to be informed. I think people should be informed, about how all of this, stuff goes. We all have so much power actually at our fingertips, and it may not be you needing to just write. Sometimes people just don't realize what you need to do, or like where you need to go, or who you need to call, or whatever. And so I'm trying to empower people in that way, and we all are. So we've got a lot of fun things coming up too. We're gonna have fun things too. We're definitely gonna have like a little Tony, after party where I'll DJ again and have a good time.
We don't even know when the Tonys are.
Exactly. So we just know that we're gonna have a party ready because we'll need it.
I know that's right.
I'm with it. You let me know what I can do. I'm with y'all. Like, let's do it.
So yeah, it's gonna be about like access and information, and how do we make it free. And what's been actually the best thing about it is that when we did that conference and we taught that producing, class or whatever, there was a collective that formed out of that are now going to be they're the first all POC producing entity that is going to be producing commercially, and hopefully, knock wood, they'll be working with us on Goddess. So it's all very exciting. Tools,
yes, we love to hear. Black people producing, Black people being on the stage, Black people behind the scenes, on the pen. That's what we talking about. Make the way. So I have something to fill my magazine with.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need it. It's all really gonna be. This has been a crazy year. It's been a crazy moment, and theater is down, and it is sad, and it is heartbreaking. But what really is going to be the defining moment is what happens when we come back. Amen. Who was listening, who was implementing, who was getting on the ground, pulling things together to make sure that when we come back, we're going to be a more reflective, place. And sometimes it's going to take time. We should be patient. It's not an on-off switch, but we all got to get equipped. We all got to get the tools. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that future.
I love it. I love to see it. Oh, that makes me so happy. So phenomenal. Amber, do you have something else you want to contribute about Black Women on Broadway? And because you run social media accounts, or is that both of y'all?
It's first of all, we got the account like a year ago, and I have forgot the password. So the first like 200 posts was me, just because I could not remember the password. Like I had to call somebody, get it reset. But Jocelyn helped me so much. Like Jocelyn, like I did like a chunk of like Broadway women, and then Jocelyn literally sent me a Dropbox of like all off-Broadway women, every picture, every caption, every ad, so it was just me for a while, just copying and pasting. And then I finally got the password. So now all three of us have the password, all three of us post, all three of us read. It's really, I just posted about this. So
So we all share the responsibility.
It's such a blessing just to have Jocelyn and Danielle, who are two of the most talented but most busiest women, but who like really are like, I made the phone call originally and was like, okay, Jocelyn, Danielle, I want to do a thing. And I was very specific in asking them because I want women who have always been about uplifting Black women, who have always, like, they not new to this, they true to this. From day one, everything I've known about Jocelyn and Danielle has been there on their shit, and everybody around them is, and just they always are on time and always show up and always do the job. And I was like, I don't need a big crew. Like, it don't need to be 12 of us. It just need to be 3 of us who know what we're doing and know what we want to do. And it is so wonderful, heartwarming, overwhelming just to like work with the two of them, learn from them, and to produce like content for other Black women. It's really brought me so much joy. Jocelyn was like, I kind of want to do a writing thing. I was like, yes, sis, that's who I need to call. We hit a flyer. Let's go. It's just, we can do anything we want, anything we put our mind to when we pool our resources. And I really got that from Danye, when Danye was like, oh, I'm about to teach some classes to folks who like don't have access to like learning about playwriting, whatever. And I was like, shit, how can I do that? How can I flip it and reverse it? Like,
at it.
Come on.
That's the part, and slang at it. Put that thing down, reverse it, and play.
And we love to see that. And the fact that you can, Jocelyn, the big thing is the fact that you can acknowledge that. I got that from my brother Danye.
Yes.
Oh.
And the fact that I posted this clip that Yvette Nicole Brown, she did like a SAG after workshop, and she talked about how like every time a new young Black woman is on the scene in Hollywood, she calls them, this girl, this is where you get your hair done, this is where you go get your makeup done. It's about pouring into each other. It's about lifting as we climb, and that really inspired
community. It's so important.
It's very important, and it means nothing, and it hurts nothing to just kind of reach out and like.
And it hurts. And nothing.
It costs you nothing.
No one.
Nothing at all. And like I just think about all of the times behind the scenes that like Jocelyn know. Sometimes I may wear her out. Jocelyn, can I speak to you real quick about this? Can I speak to you about this real quick? But like that's the power of community and people in community that really do want to see you grow, right? That really want to see you shine.
What is? I mean, that's just crazy. It's like, you know, I worked at MCC. Danya's gonna get produced at MCC. Yay! When it comes back, it's just very exciting. But it's like, I know what that was like. I know what that, you know, journey was like, especially because I have been the first Black person to do it in almost 20 years. So, of course, I need to be there for Danya. Of course, I need to, like, you know, let him know, you know, the truth of everything, and also, like, set a very hopeful path for him, because, like, this is what we all have to do. And hopefully Danya, and I'm sure Danya will do that for the next, you know, artist who comes in after him. So, like, this is just what we kind of have to do for each other. Like, I don't get it, but but here we are.
We love that.
My God.
Anyway.
Amen.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get on.
Thank you for your time, Miss Busy woman. Thank you.
Love y'all. Thank you. And I will see y'all soon.
We thank you so much. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate you so much.
Of course. All good. All good. Bye.
Awesome. And y'all, yes, I'm okay, y'all. Like, I'm a little tipsy, but like, also I'm running everything you see here.
He's running a lot. He's doing all the things.
All the things you see here, all these screens.
He doing it.
Moving it. I do that.
Are we finally out of Hot Topics, Jesus?
We are out of Hot Topics. We really not out of Hot Topics, but there's still like we moving on. Period.
Amen.
Really quickly, I just want to say some things are happening tomorrow. Broadway Versus is happening tomorrow, November the 17th on BroadwayVersus.com. Go register, get your link. Make sure you're there to uplift Andre DeShields and Lillias White and their career.
I heard they got a host who like fine as wine.
Really?
And Amber Iman is hosting the show, if you can't tell, and she is fine as wine. She is definitely fine as wine. So see it for all those reasons. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, support our people, Broadway Advocacy Coalition, and make it happen, y'all, because it's going to be beautiful. I'm really excited to hear the stories that are going to pop off. Yeah. I know Lillias White gonna have something to say. I know Andre DeShields gonna give me a word.
You know the gowns and the fits gonna be fierce.
I know it's going to be extraordinary. Yes, it's going to give me glitz, glam, all the things we love. Yeah, so make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for that. What else? We need to address these. We can move on. That was the only thing that needs to be said.
We moving on.
Well, I mean, it's time for, something different, something else. It's time for I Said What I Said.
Yes, he's in good voice.
Yes. And I want somebody else to go first because I need a moment.
Okay. Okay. Are y'all ready?
If y'all know what this game is, y'all know what it's about. If you don't know, if this is your first time tuning in, this is where we read monologues from Black playwrights and we guess what the play is and who the playwright is. And so we have, because Adanye asked, we got a 60-second rule or a 30-second rule. Is it 30 seconds or 60 seconds?
It's 60 seconds.
Let's give y'all 60 seconds today.
We got 60. We ain't been here in a minute.
Yeah. We a little rusty. We'll dust the cobwebs off. Okay, are y'all ready?
You going first, Amber?
I'm going first.
Ooh. Okay.
Y'all ready? Here we go. Come on. Hold on, let me. An actor prepares. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. I went home and told my mother about all my new friends at Hackey Junior High, how they went to Hebrew school and wore elegant clothes, had no Saturday chores, and how their mothers did their laundry and made their lunches. I begged her to give me their hairdo. It was called the flip. I couldn't believe it. But that very next Saturday evening, mommy washed and pressed my hair and gave me the flip with the fabulous swerve bangs that swoop across the forehead and loop around the back of the ear, giving a slight pin curl effect right at the cheek. Ooh, you couldn't tell me I didn't look like Diana Ross and the Supremes. That Monday at school, the girls crowded all around me. They all, oh, my screen went somewhere. They all thought my hairdo was really neat. Debbie Weinstein even invited me to her bat mitzvah. Oh, I know it was because of my flip. The date was going great, and just when I thought it couldn't get any better, it did. You see, for gym, instead of playing kickball, the girls were going to have swimming for the next 4 weeks. Quiet as it's kept, that was the only reason I wanted to go to junior high school. I had heard the boys swam naked, but the girls had swimming suits. Red ones for the big girls, blue ones for the medium-sized girls, and gray ones for the skinny girls. Okay, I got a gray one. As we were undressing in the locker room, all in various stage of dishabille, everybody noticed Marina. She was changing in the corner, trying to hide huge pendulous breasts. She had hair on her legs and hair on her. Whoa! Oh my God! Disgusting. Marina got dressed as fast as she could in her red swimming suit, tucked her hair up under her swimming cap, and fled the locker room. Nobody had breasts like that. Ooh, I am never going to have breasts. I'm never even going to wear a bra because everybody knows that's what makes breasts. I snapped on my swimming cap and headed to the pool, determined to learn to swim that day. Now, wouldn't you know it, all the girls were in the deep end, swimming, diving, doing the butterfly stroke. Even Marina looked as graceful as a swan. And there I was, just me and Miss Tyler in the shallow end. That's okay. I'll be in the deep end soon enough.
Okay.
Oh, let me start my clock. In 3, 2, 1, and hold up, because my app's slow, and go.
Can I just jump in and say I'm probably gonna be so wrong? Is this Yellow Man?
No, not Yellow Man.
Mm-mm.
Y'all can ask a question.
When was it produced? Oh, so it was a minute ago. A minute ago.
I forgot. Okay, it was.
And was it produced in New York?
Y'all stay out of my business.
Oh, what is y'all asking him?
No, just keep going.
Y'all
I
got
know where Tom.
Where was it produced? I don't know. Well, maybe it hasn't. I know it's been produced. Oh, okay. Mark Taper Forum.
Okay.
The female playwright? Somebody asked in the comments.
Female playwright.
Is she gonna say it with a question mark?
Are you saying it's a female playwright?
That's what somebody in the comments said.
They're asking.
It is a female playwright, and it was produced this time at Mark Taper Forum, 1998.
Oh, is this Lydia R. Diamond?
No. You've gone over your minute, but I'll let y'all keep trying.
Nothing is coming to me.
Nothing is coming to me either.
What is? Do
This,
y'all know what this is out there?
I don't think anybody does.
What is this?
It's called Neat, written by Charlene Woodard.
I have never heard.
Wow.
And then Tommy gonna say Charlene Woodard.
It's like a whole one woman moment. It's gorgeous.
Never.
I've never.
I know I had to dig hard for y'all. I knew I had to dig a little
You
bit.
did good.
It was good. I was interested in it.
It's a really gorgeous show.
Yeah, I was invested.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You
want
did
to
that.
Thank you.
You did that.
Thank you.
Yeah, Charlene.
Charlene wrote, was
Yeah.
right.
She's that thing.
She did
I
that.
love her. Original, and I also have 8 Misbehaving on my wall.
Look, thank God, won't he will.
original.
Come on, Vanna Black.
original card.
Come on, Vanna Black.
You know.
Wait, what I got back there? I got something. Well, you can't see them, but I got my wall too. Hey,
Right, you got all your shows.
I got my shows.
Look, is a Broadway Versus poster going up there next?
Shit, need to.
Hello?
Just
that
with, my,
design?
just with my face on it, though.
Oh, I can't. Oh, Lord Jesus, this nigga did.
What happened?
What is happening?
I don't know. He done something.
Is that my nephew? What my nephew did?
He done something.
Oh.
I don't know.
He got in the room?
No, he's in his
room.
secluded area. His room.
Doing
Okay, who next? I want to guess.
Drew, you next?
No, you next. Go ahead, Danye.
I'm getting my charger because my
Because you also want to do, so I want to get
yeah. Let me know when y'all ready.
What you doing, Amber? What is Amber doing? She got a pee?
No,
You want
I
to
didn't get my charger, but I was posing because I was cute.
Oh. What's your shirt say?
Thou shalt not touch my hair.
that
Don't
part.
cry me 24/7.
That's the part.
Chapter
Amen.
24, verse 7.
Amen.
Uh-oh, canteen,
I'm
slave
forgetting about
canteen.
these comments.
I had to clear
Yeah,
my
it's called Neat, y'all. The name of the play is called Neat.
Neat by Charlene Wood. Yes,
You pulled that one.
I did.
Okay. Here I come. Are we ready?
Yes,
Let me get myself together.
we ready.
I need to clean my eyes or something because nothing looks right or feels right anymore.
Wait, hold on. Why Danye be acting?
I'm just trying to.
Danye is an actor, and y'all don't be realizing it, and Danye don't be liking to realize it either. But ever since she played that bartender in Modern Day Black Gay, I
Please leave
knew.
me alone.
Let him be.
I knew. Okay, come on.
Please leave me alone.
Okay.
Take two.
Okay.
I need to clean my eyes or something because nothing looks right or feels right anymore. Everything's so smudged into everything, and I just feel like a blur. The medicine my doctor gave me doesn't help. It makes me feel like shit, so I stopped taking it. And I know you're probably thinking, take your meds or you die. But this med actually made this ankle swell 2 times larger than this ankle. No one tells you shit like that might happen. They just tell you, take your meds. So I did, and it became incredibly hard to walk, which caused major problems because another side effect of meds was constantly having to shit. But it hurts like hell just walking a few feet to the bathroom. While all this was happening, the guy I was kind of with when he found out, kind of ex-boyfriend is his name, he took it really well. And even though he doesn't have it, he still made sure that nothing would change between us. He told me he still loves me. When I told him, he held me all night long and sang to me. And the next morning, before he left for work, he gave me the most alive kiss I ever tasted. When I called him later that day because I really needed to hear his voice, he didn't answer. When I texted him, he never responded. I haven't seen him since I told him. I actually kind of wonder if I even did see him then, if I just made it all up, if I made up the 3 years with him because he just disappeared like it never existed. Maybe it would have been best if I didn't tell him, if he didn't know, if I didn't know, you know? And speaking of what doesn't exist, my sex drive doesn't. Like, you would think it owes me money because it's nowhere to be found. It's actually not funny. It's actually sad, pathetic even. I could fuck anytime, anywhere, as much as I breathed in a day, but now, nope. All I do is cry. The one thing that helps though is writing. I'm a playwright, or at least I wanted to be. I'm writing this dreamlike play that's set in the middle of nowhere and nothing, maybe a waiting room. Because the weight of the weight is just so heavy, you know? It just feels like you're waiting forever and you're trapped in your own head. So everything and everyone just starts to blur. But I don't know. I probably won't do anything with it though. I'll be too scared to share it with anyone, to have people rehearse it, audiences watch it, critics critique it. Something so personal, I don't know. And just saying it out loud, it sounds pretty stupid, so I may stop writing it. Where's that from, y'all?
I have no idea who will write such foolishness and put it on their.
Where's that from? Y'all know y'all got it.
Play fair.
Like I love you so much, man.
I think. Does everybody know what just happened? I think in the comments they figured it out.
Let me look at these comments.
Yeah, they figured it out.
Come on, y'all.
They all did.
Come on, y'all.
And Drew is verklempt.
Very much.
Y'all know how Drew get when Danye do his work. I think the playwright name is Danja too. Danja.
Is that his name?
And Dorito? Donjito?
Yes, Dorito. His name is Dorito Arlo.
Dorito Arlo. It's Donjo. Don Quixote. Aha, shut up.
I said, I'm going to do my own shit.
Do your own shit, nigga.
I said it was the last shit that I had produced before 2020 turned into 20 forever.
I'm moving because my computer's
So
down.
that's all.
That was beautiful, Danya.
Oh, thank y'all, Drew.
Oh, Drew.
I can't even.
Drew, you look so cute. You're like a little lobster. Just a little light-skinned little lobster with a little puff on his head. Oh, look. Under the sea. Look at you. You're so cute.
Leave me.
I see green is always greener. Somebody.
I can't.
Look at him. His little taco meat and his tears. Just tears and taco meat. Look at him.
Hashtag taco meat and tears.
I hate. Can't stop. Okay.
Brandon said Drew stay drewing.
Drew said one thing Drew gonna do is Drew.
Oh my God, Danya is an actor, y'all.
Please, y'all. Please, y'all.
Lounging with Princess Amber.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thami. Come on, Thai. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Baldwin said, my daddy is crying. My daddy is in distress.
Come on, Drew. We waiting on you, baby.
Pull it up.
Oh my God, I don't even want to go after that.
We waiting on you.
Here we go. Baldwin, baby.
Oh. He said, my daddy is sad.
Here we go. Woo! Yeah, Pop, you taught me a lot of things. A lot of things I had to learn on my own. Like that time Mr. Rand came to the house to collect the rent when he was 2 months behind. I don't remember what year it was. I just know it was winter. Grandma Ada had just died and you got behind in rent because you had to help pay for her funeral. I don't know if you knew it, Pop, but you were a big man. Everywhere you went, people treated you like a big man. You used to take me to the barbershop with you. You walk in there and fill up the whole place. Everybody would stop cussing because Jim Becker had walked in. I would just look at you and wonder how you could be that big. I wanted to be like that. I would go to school and try to make myself feel big, but I never could. I told myself, that's okay. When I get grown, I'm gonna be big like that. Walk into the barbershop and everybody stop and look at me. That day when Mr. Rand came to the house, it was snowing. He came out on the porch and he started shouting and cussing and threatening to put us out on the street where we belonged. And I was waiting for you to tell him to shut up, to get off your porch. But you just looked at him and promised you would have the money next month. Mama came to the door and Mr. Rand kept shouting and cussing. I looked at Mama. She was trying to get me to go in the house, and I looked at you, trying to get me and you had got smaller. The longer he shouted, the smaller you got. When we went back to the barbershop, you didn't seem so big no more. He was the same size as everybody else. He was just another man in the barbershop. That's when I told myself, if I ever got big, I wouldn't let nothing make me small.
Katai. Give beats and bundles.
That.
I can't.
Be like,
All of that.
Can't see the text through the tears.
it's okay, Sebastian. It's okay.
That's
Oh
how
my
you gotta do it. Sometimes I can't see the text through the tears, but I know they're there.
It's okay, Sebastian.
Ugh,
I think everybody has figured out that one.
they have.
Justin said you can hear August Wilson from a mile away. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Literally, can I just share a little Black theater history?
Okay.
Come on.
We got a
I don't know so much
history.
of this Black theater history, but once upon a time, when a nigga thought he was an actor, I played Booster in Jitney by August Wilson, and my father was played by James Imes, Kill Move Paradise James Imes. He played Becker. This is when we went to school together.
I love it.
So that as soon as you said that, I said, "Oh, I remember those words so vividly."
I knew the people could see something that people may or may not have known. So I said, let me give him a classic.
I
We
love
gotta-
it. I gave his own. You gave a classic. I gave one nobody knew. We mixed it up. Variety, inclusion, diversity,
And we didn't even,
and
we just did
diversity.
it. We just know we can.
It matters.
Listen, I love y'all so much. That just filled me up. I love I said what I said, and I'm so happy and proud to have created that with y'all. And that's a moment that
Mhm.
we're gonna keep moving on because we got another game. We got another one of our classic games. We got Danya, this is actually you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
like the title of this game when we introduce it.
Uh-huh.
This was actually you.
Yes.
Wait, how do I say it?
One gotta go. One gotta go. One gotta go.
Help.
You would just say it any other time, any way that you wanted to, and just keep repeating it.
One gotta go. 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 One gotta go.
Help God. Oh my Jesus, help us.
No, okay.
If you don't read this list, nigga.
Come
So I
on
got
here,
two for
nigga.
y'all. Are we ready?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
ready.
come on.
Okay. So the first one is One Gotta Go musicals to movie edition.
Okay.
One gotta go. I got my little list right here, y'all.
Good night.
I come prepared.
You do.
I come prepared. So one gotta go.
Okay.
We got Dear Evan Hansen. We got In the Heights. We got The Color Purple. We got Once on This Island.
Dear Evan Hansen, next.
You're ever wait. I was gonna say In the Heights.
Amber actually read my whole entire mind.
Wait, you said Dear Evan Hansen, In the Heights.
Once on
I'm
This
sorry,
Island.
Dear Evan Hansen is like worship.
As it's leaving, I'm waving at it through the window. Bye-bye. Farewell. Thank you.
And it's like no shade.
Mhm.
Amber
But
read
like,
my mind, but a close second for me, no shade, The Color Purple.
Oh, wait, we're saying movie to wait, say how you said it again.
So musicals to movie.
so like
So, and the
Movie
reason
version.
why The Color Purple is a close second, because it's already a movie. I know this is a musical of like a musical movie, but we already like it's already on film.
Yeah, I hear what you're
So,
saying.
but you read my mind, Amber. Dear Evan Hansen.
Waving through a window, go. Hallelujah.
but like I'm
One
interested
go.
to see. I'm more interested to see how like Amy Adams and
I mean, I want to see my friends. I want to see,
Demarius Coates and
yes.
Gerald Caesar just got cast in,
yes.
and Isaac Powell.
And yes.
And that music is good. Like, I think it's better than In the Heights music. Like, I do.
Where your glasses at?
God damn it, I left them.
Jocelyn said anybody who says Ink on this island is getting punched. Is getting knocked out of here. Amber.
Right.
Yes.
Let's go to our 2020. Okay. After the Queen poses.
Good night. Okay. What's the next one gotta go?
One more. The last one I got. This is the 2020 edition, y'all.
Okay.
One gotta go. White supremacy, capitalism, the Electoral College, or the pandemic.
Alex, what is D for 500?
Well, I mean, if we got
all of the above.
If we got rid of white supremacy, wouldn't all the rest of it go with it? Like, that's, A for me, because, yeah.
Babu.
Yeah, if we got rid of white supremacy, all of it would go with it. Like, and that's what I'm here for.
Period.
Ooh, child, if only. Don't get my blood pressure up.
Babu.
Like,
here we go.
Child.
And that's all I got.
Woo!
Well, we still got one last, section in here because we got
this is the one that I remember me saying, Drew. I remember this one. Y'all remember me saying this one?
We just didn't play One Gotta Go enough for you to remember having to say the.
That's the part. I was like, wait, I said this, but
yeah,
I remember me saying, let's not let us.
Oh my God! Why would you do that to us? Jesus Christ. Are you?
We can't even.
I remember that, y'all.
We can't even. Do it one more time for us, Diane.
Yeah,
Just
do it one more time.
So we can really hear it.
Listener letters.
And then put your nipple out at the end of it. He is not well. He is not well.
Not
well. Something is wrong with you. Do you hear me, man?
Okay, now Drew, before you read the letter, does the person want you to use their name when you read it?
This is supposed to be you reading the letter. That's why
I know, but I wanted you to read it because you always read them, and that was our favorite part, was listening to you read the letters.
And y'all would. This is why I strategically gave it to you so that I could.
I know.
Be tipsy at the end of this.
I know, and that's why I've passed.
Okay, let me pull it up because I got.
Put your good eye to it. Put your good eye to it.
Come on.
Jesus! Oh my God, y'all!
Come on. I'm ready to listen to this letter.
You can submit letters right now. You actually can submit letters right now if you still feel like there's something you want to do.
It's our last section.
This is it. This is the Ayanla of letters. Okay. So this first one is an update.
We love
update.
Love update.
We love an update. Yeah. Oh, that was she's in.
Come on.
Okay. This is from C. We'll just call him C. C says, "Hi, Danye, Drew, and Amber. This is an update from the situation with the Black student who was producing the university production of For Color Girls in a racist theater department."
Oh.
I remember that when he was producing the production and like they were supposed to put it on the schedule and like they ended up messing some shit up and like trying to basically not do it, and he had to go through his own way to like fund it, and like he had to do the whole GoFundMe and shit, and it was doing some crazy shit. He said, "I took y'all's advice. We closed on the anniversary of the original Broadway opening. Received compliments from the dean in our college, and had the show revived for a second time just before the pandemic. Pictures attached. Oh, the nonsense and ironic non-attendance of our white faculty. Ooh, the faculty didn't even go to the show, y'all.
The Caucasian.
Got so bad. The faculty of the school, the white faculty, didn't go to the show that they produced.
Wow.
The white faculty got the nonsense and the ironic non-attendance of our white faculty got so bad that we organized, and I am proud to say I am the founding president of the Black Undergraduate Theater Collective at Florida and Atlantic University.
Yeah.
Florida Atlantic University. Oh, that's amazing. I did not read it before because Amber was supposed to be doing this, but this is phenomenal. I'm so happy for you.
That is brilliant.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Let me do that again. He says, I am proud to say I am the founding president of the Black Undergraduate Theater Collective at Florida Atlantic University.
Work.
Since January, we have produced a stage reading for Malcolm X's The Ballot or the Bullet Speech, a virtual musical theater documentary showcase tributing Black R&B artists and exposing our department for all their mess, and have published a 10-point program for our departmental leadership to use as a template and a guide for combating the decades of systematic abuse.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Let these white people
Right.
know.
I am so happy with that. Like,
That's
come on with it.
amazing.
Get your
I'm graduating next semester, and we are currently in the middle of induction season for a new class of members. My question is, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for our younger initiates who are about to dedicate their time at our institution to advocacy through art? Is there anything you would have told a younger you just coming into college?
First of all,
Thank you.
shout
Hold on. Thank you for everything y'all have done for my growth as an artist and my pride in my Blackness. I started listening to y'all in 10th grade and still listen to reruns as I fill out my grad school applications.
Wow.
First of all, I just wanted to shout out LaShawn's in the comments. We see you. We love you, Black Queen.
Hey! LaShawn, do you want to come on? I'm about to text you
And I was gonna say I'm gonna text you, LaShawn. The fact that I can say that, oh my God, I almost got emotional.
I'm about to text you the link if you want to come on. You and Celia.
You gonna stop sending people a link in the ungodly hour when they got their
but she can come on, and she has every,
She
just
does.
like Ruffin, like she has every right to say no, but like we would prefer she say yes.
Okay, go back and just read the question part just for us.
The question is, what advice do you have for our younger initiates who are about to dedicate their time at our institution to advocacy through art? Is there anything you would have told a younger you just coming into college?
What advice? What advice to give? I would say advice, do not waver. Do not waver for any moment on the mission of your organization, on the core values of your organization, the vision of your organization. Granted, you may be affiliated and you may be within this institution, but you are holding such intricate space for a demographic that doesn't get space held at all. So do not waver on anything at all. Stick to your values, stick to your mission, stick to your visions, and everyone else will have to fold into you and what you got going on. Don't try to switch for anybody else.
And I wish I could have gone back and done is reach out more to all the resources that are around me. Like, I think about how, like, I was in a building for 4 years with visual artists, and like, I never went over there and was like, let's collaborate. I never went to the School of Communications and was like, let's do some short films. Like, you all are doing activism work. Like, Go
Yeah.
talk to the kids who are studying law and policy. Like, I think that was one thing I wish I had done more, is got out of my acting friend school bubble and gone and like really taken advantage of all of the different people and experiences that were around me. So, I mean, this is a great time in your final year. I know it's different. I don't know if y'all are on campus or like how it works because of Corona, but if you can find time to like reach beyond acting, I would love like to be in college right now working on activism and to be able to go to the law school and talk to kids who are working on policy and law. Like, that would have been so dope.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage you to step outside and just see who you can meet and what kind of connections and networks you can make and create for yourself.
Yeah. And I would say, remind yourself why you're there. What is your ultimate goal? What can you do outside of, because we ultimately know that the institutions are not going to feed us fully anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're not going to feed you fully anyway, what can you do to prepare yourself to feed yourself? How can you find the information that you need? How can you connect with the community now, even when you're not in the city, because we're all doing stuff virtually. So how can you make yourself accessible to the community that you want to be a part of now?
Yeah.
And what can you learn from that community? And what can you contribute? So just be thinking about what your ultimate goal is and remind yourself why you're there, because it can be easy to get lost in just that program. It can be easy to get lost in just realizing or trying to please your professors or trying to, look good in front of your classmates. And remind yourself that the work is so much bigger than your classroom. But also this is the place where you need to be able to hone those gifts and hone those skills and use those same skills that you're developing in this classroom in the real world. And so just remind yourself why you're there, if that makes sense.
Yes. And Alexis said, keep the Black alumni involved because the school can't take scholarships from them. That is so real. Like, alumni aren't afraid and they will stand in the gap for you and they will intercede for you. So if they reach out to alumni, I know I have a good relationship with a lot of Howard students, and I do anything I can. Anything y'all too scared to do, let me know, I'll do it.
I know.
So that is great advice.
Amen.
Yeah. Do we got another list on the letter?
We do have another list on the letter.
Oh, they coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This is from, let me see if I can say, we'll call this person B.
Okay.
Hey y'all, so glad for the reunion. I'm interested in your thoughts on vocal dubbing in movie musicals and television, specifically when it comes to dubbing Black American singing voices over British actors. For example, Marisha Wallace's singing voice being used in Jingle Jangle for the role of Mrs. Johnston, which we talked about earlier, played by British actor Lisa Davina. Or Darius DeHaa's singing voice being used in The Marvelous Mr. Maisel for the role Shy Baldwin, played by British actor Leroy McLean. British American actor Leroy McLean. I would like to share these two interviews from Mr. McLean, the first from 9 years ago, the second from 7 years ago. Note the accent change. I didn't watch these.
Do you think? Do you think it is a coincidence that they're British, or is it mostly they just actors who don't sing? Or are you saying, I wonder if it's specifically because they're British, or is it they just actors who don't?
Well, this is the first time I'm hearing that they're British.
I didn't know they were British.
And I know Leroy, so I didn't know Leroy was British.
I would love to get y'all thoughts.
I mean, I just always feel like you could have found an actor who sings. Like, it's like when they do the movie musical from the Broadway, and then you take Hollywood people who can't sing, and then we got to listen to them screech and scratch. When you could have just came across over here and got people who do. I never understand why you do a musical and don't hire people who do musicals for a living.
But I wonder is Marisha doing every vocal in that? Because I felt like in some of those instances, the vocal was live or like it was in time. Like it didn't seem like it was a dub over in some instances, but I'm not for certain. But
her face was never there, right? Like, did you ever see Marisha?
Her face was never there. No.
So like, is it like, cause in Greatest Showman, like the girl who sang the song "Never Be Enough," that was a singing actor, and the singing actor was completely different. Cause you hire actors who don't sing to do musicals.
Right. Yeah.
I just, and it's usually because of name recognition. It's just like they can't find a musical theater performer who is famous enough, but they also won't give them a chance to
That's
do
the part.
what they do.
Wait, what is this? Somebody said, let's talk about black xenophobia, though. The way the black community did Cynthia over her Harriet. Let's talk about that. The way Cynthia did herself over Harriet. Well, I'm confused. What's that mean?
Say my name, say my name.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
Yeah.
explain, person who said it.
Yeah, like we need to know what the xenophobia. But anyway,
They dubbed the hall in South Pacific. They sure did.
Right,
It happens to black, white. It happens to a lot of different actors. I don't know. I honestly don't understand it. I never will get that.
I will never.
I just will never I just will never understand. Or especially like a movie like The Prom. Like you got Meryl, you got Nicole, you got Jane, like then everyone else could have been brought, like stack it. Like if you're gonna do that, you don't need, I don't get it. I don't know.
They just all like, we know what it boils down to.
We know what it is.
Like it literally is just all about money. Either like they will pretend and say it is about the art, it is about the work. And I do believe like some people actually really do believe that they think it's about the art and it's about the work, but their movements let you know that it is really about getting the coin. Like, how can we recoup? How can we put out these millions of dollars? How can we get that back and some? It's about the coin.
It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
Oh, no, we're not doing this.
Somebody said abort mission because the Harriet, I know who that is. Abort mission, the Harriet T will keep us here for an hour.
No shade.
No,
I can't remember because I don't know if you're talking about the fact that Cynthia was cast and she was British or the tweets. Like I'm not sure what you're talking about, so that's why I'm like because it was a lot of things. There's a lot of things, so I don't know what part of it you're speaking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, and
I
really don't
to clarify, but I don't think they in the comments. I was waiting.
Yeah, but I really don't even care anymore. Like about Cynthia playing Harriet, like it's over, and she didn't she got an Oscar nom, but like it wasn't. I'm over that. I don't know. Like I'm just over it. Like she didn't apologize. She's now playing Aretha.
She is playing what?
Yeah, she is.
She is playing. Yeah, she's in the I said Jet Neo, the Nat Geo version.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's playing Aretha. She didn't apologize.
Okay.
But she's playing Aretha now.
Okay.
I'm trying to move on because it hurt my feelings that she didn't apologize about the misunderstanding or whatever it was.
From the tweets, you're saying?
Yeah, it hurt my feelings that she didn't just apologize. Especially with the portrayal of one of our icons.
Mm-hmm.
Black cultural icons. Harriet Tubman is a superhero, and I shouldn't say superhero because she was a real person and she phenomenally led and did the work that she did. But I think my thing is that to just totally disregard the people that had issue with the comments and to just not acknowledge that really, and maybe acknowledge it lightly and say that's not what her intention was, but to not really fully apologize. Knowing that is something that, and it's not just Twitter people, it's not just people being trolls and but she's a TV Aretha. And what was funny to me was Jennifer Hudson's comments about Jennifer Hudson's comments about her playing Aretha and basically saying who else can Aretha chose her and who else can say that? Like who else can say that Aretha chose her to play this role? And she said she wouldn't even thought about doing it if Aretha didn't,
I know that's right.
But it was shade and it was all tea.
It was the shadiest shit I've read in all of 2020. It was one specific line that I cannot remember that was so shady.
Like
Go off.
it cut me.
Go off.
Like it cut me, and I just wow. I don't know if she learned that in theater school, but
You know what? We're not going to take it back to theater school.
Wait.
We're not going to take it back to theater school.
Somebody asked a following question to your question. That is a good question. It said, isn't everyone benefiting in a way if the British actress in Jingle Jangle is getting seen and Marisha is getting acclaim for her voice and they are both getting paid? Isn't that good?
Yes, I guess so. But I think it's the disrespect of our culture. Like you don't see us going around disrespecting Black British culture. Am I wrong in that? Like the gentleman from One Night in Miami. The gentleman from One Night in Miami basically had things to say about, Black American, and he's playing Malcolm X in this One Night in Miami. He's a Black British actor playing Malcolm X in the Regina King directed film that's a play to screen. And he had some things to say about Black American actors and how I can't remember exactly. Don't give me the line exactly what he said, but he had some disparaging things to say about Black American actors.
Got it.
That I do know, and so it's like the respect thing. Like it's almost like Black British actors oftentimes feel like they are more talented than American actors, or that they study differently, and that's why they are booking roles in America.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this too, with Black British actors being cheaper, not having the same financial standards as American actors because they come from another country.
And so I want to be careful a bit, because for me, what it sounds like is, and this may not be what's happening, but for me, what I hear is Black people being pitted against Black people. When there's an important conversation about a system that is doing this, right? Like sometimes it has nothing to do with us. Yes, we make the choices and we say yes, and we can also say no, but also knowing that there is a system at play where there are people that do not look like us making these decisions, saying, let's reach out to this person and let's reach out to that person. So not having it be this Black person from over the pond and this Black person in the States being pitted against each other, right? Oftentimes it is an entire system at play, and we are unfortunately pawns in it. So I don't want it to just be a conversation about Black against Black in that way. We also need to hold space for, again, this system that is at play, which we are operating under.
Yes.
It's a lot of unpacking. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of nuance. It's a lot of deep-rooted, deep-seated. It's a lot of things.
Yeah, and I think we're all still unlearning, society and what culture has taught us. And I think that's the beautiful part, that we can have those discussions and learn from each other. So we're gonna move forward. That was good. That was good. The last listener letter I'm not gonna listen to, because whoever sent it in, you wrong. You know you wrong. So they're gonna send me basically an Instagram link, and in the titles just said, I just want to know why. And
you gonna send it to us offline so we can see?
I'm gonna send it to you offline because it's just not nice.
You know what? Do I gotta whip out my titties?
I was whip out mine too.
I'm about to send it to you right now so you can see.
First of all, this pixelated, slow ass titty. If you don't put it away, it's like a
over here.
Mario Kart.
You running out of minutes over there?
He on his next tail.
What's going on? It's clear to me. It's not clear to y'all?
No, you pixelated. Like a Super Nintendo.
Not super. Oh, that's what that comment was. I look so clear on my end, y'all.
Y'all see what I just sent y'all?
No, I heard my phone. Hold up.
That's what somebody just sent me. And you wrong.
Wait, let me read it on camera so I can see my face. What my face do? Oh! I'm not gonna do that. No, 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 no. Oh my God,
I cannot.
y'all ain't
I
shit.
cannot.
Y'all ain't shit.
Lord, Father God. Well, y'all, it's been amazing. We've got you down. You're down.
I can't.
I think we all want to know, but it's just not for us. It's not for us. Some things you just have to know because
Y'all know who I am? I'm New York when she's sitting in the couch. That mean when she on the couch.
waiting for it to end.
Y'all, am I still pixelated?
Yes, nigga, yes.
Why am I pixelated? I look so good on my end.
Do you?
I do. I look clear. My titty is ready. to
Okay,
be
you
out.
better now. You better now.
Go ahead. Show your
better
titty.
now. Help, God. You and this cheat. Help me, God. Please put it away, Kanye. Help me. Brandon, are you nearby? Brandon, come, Brandon. Oh, Lord.
Yo, that put a smile on my face.
Y'all, the letter don't say nothing. It don't say nothing on it. It's just the Instagram link. It's shady as hell.
It's just an Instagram link. That's why it's messy, because they know what they was doing.
Right. And in the subject, it say, I just want to know why.
Get it
Lord
over,
Jesus.
Kanye. Can you wait? Is that Brandon? Hey, Huston.
Brandon just came in and said Amber was calling me.
Put a button on his shirt. Drew, go get my nephew before we sign off. We want to sign off and see our nephew.
Let him watch. Let him watch. Okay? Stop telling him to do stuff.
Go get my nephew. We need to see him and say bye.
Hello, like the door is closed.
You said an hour and a half ago. You said I'll get him in the
but like I don't feel like it.
Drew, this is the end of the show. This the end. The people want to see the
Okay,
nephew.
hold on. Well, give me a moment. Jesus.
Okay, how y'all doing? Hey
This
everybody.
is a moment.
It's your favorite Princess Ever Iman and Danye Love. It's dark skin chocolate time. It's chocolate nigga time. And nipples.
I'm backing up on my seat.
Back it up. Back. Hey, gang. Everybody come to Versus tomorrow. We finna have fun. Send me your question. Twin.
Say hey, baby.
Look at our handsome boy.
My mouth now.
Help.
You know better.
Baldwin, you know you a black dog. We don't lick people in the mouth. We black.
You do not.
Okay.
You are cute.
Okay, Drew. Brandon said, "Can we get some off-book merch? Because he want a gun merch."
Yes, you can get some official merch. We'll be Black Friday, y'all.
We need princess hoodies. We need gun mark hoodies.
We need hey niggas.
Hey niggas.
I love how y'all niggas come.
We missed y'all.
Lord,
Yes,
we
Yeah.
did.
Oh my
We
God.
did miss y'all.
So good for
So
my
we gonna do it again, y'all?
Huh?
We gonna do it again?
Come through. Come through. Come through.
We can, every now and then we'll pop in and let these hoes know.
Y'all see? Yeah. That's funny. Baby.
Bob, we love you. You need a munchkin. Look at him.
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
And I just want to say, like, the listeners are the real MVPs.
That's y'all
They
are.
really are.
3 hours, y'all.
We love y'all.
Yeah.
Been with us
love y'all
all
so much.
3 whole hours. Thank y'all.
And
We've been
of
in here.
course, there will be fat nigga sizes in the merch. We are inclusive and diverse, unlike white people.
Come
Okay?
through. Talk about it.
Yes, all day,
I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Do a Friendsgiving.
Yes,
A Friendsgiving would be cute.
we love y'all too.
I love y'all so much. We thank y'all so much for coming to
We
the
love
Off Book
y'all.
Reunion live show. It's been amazing.
Twerk some right quick. Everybody twerk right quick.
It's been a brand new episode of Off Book presented to you by Broadway Black, y'all. I'm Bruce Shea.
It's giggling. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me give y'all something to dance to.
Okay.
Please.
She ready?
There's only one place to hear the greatest. There's only one place for your information. It's the All Good Podcast. All Good Podcast. It's the no other hosts like me. Come check it out. You'll see.
Good mark.
Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all so much.
I love y'all.
I forgot all about the sound effects, y'all.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Next one we'll
Right.
have Chris. Chris will come next time, and Chris will do the good. You know, he'll do the thing.
Come through.
Who you said who gonna come through?
Chris.
Chris.
Well, you know, Chris lives in Seattle now, and so like he was supposed to be here, but like he had to work today too, and like he don't get off till like 5:30 or whatever. But that's 8:30 our time, so he just not get off, and it take him an hour to get home, and like you know, like he couldn't make it. I really wanted to be here.
Next time. We got next time. That's all that is.
Yeah, next time we'll try to make it work out because I could not control the sound effects. That's
Somebody said this is now the longest episode ever.
Yes, it is.
No shade.
But I mean, we had a lot to talk about. We've been gone for so long.
Yeah.
We really didn't even address. We really skated through. Like
That's
it was
the.
so
I
much.
think the last time we were all together doing an episode was last year.
The last one that we did.
Yeah. Yep, the last one we did together was last year. It's been a long time.
Hey,
Like
Mr. White, I love you, friend. I'm sorry, I'm shouting at my friend.
you so funny.
We love
Yeah.
y'all.
But I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Like this has been a joy unto my life.
Truly.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
We're gonna get talking.
We'll see y'all in a minute.
All right. Well, we out of here, y'all. Tune in next time because next week there's going to be more. There's going to be, well, the show's going to keep going, y'all. So we got new co-hosts coming in. We got some new people donning the chairs and giving us some insight and doing all the things that, you know, Kim and Danya have done for so long, which is like fill us up and make us laugh and encourage us and inspire us. And I'm really excited to be working.
You better give the
This. You said what?
she giving the angles, the jingle jangle angles.
Go ahead, Amber. Get it all out. This is it. This is your chance. Like, yeah. Do we need music? Like, do we need?
This skin, baby, this skin.
Can you do it for me, baby? Love, calm down, baby. Do it for me. Let your love calm down, baby. Hey, you're the one that makes my heart beat. But it seems like it's skipping. You need to keep up, pace, and give me more. Make sure the rhythm don't stop.
Yeah. If y'all don't got that EP, that's Jalen Jossie. It's such a good, like she did such a good job with that part. So I'm
That's
so
ATL,
excited.
ATL all day.
Well, I want to welcome, while we have her here right now, one of our new co-hosts. This is somebody that you all have heard before. I'm really happy to welcome her right now. Ngozi Anyanwu. Please welcome. Hey!
Wait, before we talk to Ngozi, yes, please DM me all the photos of me and tag me. Thank you so much. Okay,
Oh my God.
Come through, Joy. Yeah.
I love how y'all said bye, but we all
still here.
here. Like, we
still here.
still
Like
here.
Teacher
It's
Carol
fine.
Martin, I'm Still.
Never let go. Never let go.
Oh, no.
Yes. So Ngozi and Yamu will be taking one of the chairs on the podcast, and I'm so geeked about it. And Ngozi, tell them how long I've been asking you, can you do this show?
Forever.
I think ever since I first hosted, you were like, you have to be our guest person. I'm like, I'm busy. And you're like, but you need to come. I'm like, I'm not in New York.
This is the
And
truth.
then now it doesn't matter because
Now
none
it
of us
does
are
not,
anywhere.
does not matter. Like,
one is
it
anywhere.
absolutely does not matter.
Now it
because-
does not matter because no one is anywhere.
Nope.
Yeah, it's actually perfect. Like,
Now,
but yeah, so I think we'll have a lot more to share, and I think Ngozi will bring a different perspective, and I
I
think
feel like it'll be a lot of this.
It probably will, ho. It probably
Like
will.
bicep. Just bicep.
Look, come on, Mike,
Yeah.
come on, you on your arm.
And
yes, now.
Like, look at that arm.
Like, I didn't say that.
How do you still have arms in COVID?
I have a treadmill in my apartment.
Amen.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. And these braids giving me Moesha. Like,
We got self tapes to do. We're still auditioning. We're still writing. We still need jobs that pay us.
Hello.
You know, and I don't want to do my own hair, so this is a good 2 months of
listen.
me not having to do anything myself. We got a ring light. You know, I don't have to wear makeup with a ring light.
Hello.
The LA sun, you get a little darker. You don't need makeup. You're good.
Hello.
I'm with it. Like, you look gorgeous.
Thank
and
you.
yeah, so I'm awesome. I said I'm awesome.
You are awesome.
He
You're
drunk,
awesome.
y'all. He drunk. Sebastian is drunk.
That's, you know what, Whoopi was like, "You're Beyonce." She said, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you like that blunt that you were smoking, or did we?
He did.
He did. Okay. So that's
Yes,
okay.
I did.
was
Several
happening?
times.
Is that what's
Um,
happening?
But I wanted the other coach to be here. I don't think she's available right now because she's also a mom. But Kim Exum
Yes,
will be
she
joining us. So it'll be me, Kim, and Ngozi as the new co-host of Off Book going into this new season. And I'm excited to get in there and figure out, you know, what change can we make? What can we talk about? What education can we give?
Yeah,
What
because now it's too light skinned.
Yeah, you see how they got me in a light skin.
Hold it down, and too light skinned. They trying to take over. Hold it down.
Lord of mercy.
Hold them down.
Oh,
Hold it down.
well, listen,
You know how they do when two or more are gathered. You know how they are, okay? That's in the Bible. When two or more light skins gather, there's chaos and pandemonium, okay?
listen. When I tell you that I actually said this to Kim, I said, "You think they're gonna like? You think they're gonna get us because we too light skinned?"
Yes.
No, are you kidding? But they're the two angriest light skinned people we know. So they won't let any injustice. They won't let any injustice reign. You don't have to worry about these light skins.
Constant rage.
These light skins are blacker than some of us.
Light skins, though, they yell extra loud because they know that we looking at them like, nigga, what are you saying? You too light. So they be yelling extra loud.
Yeah, I won't even have to raise my voice.
You won't.
There we go.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Okay.
They
I
fine.
love y'all so much.
We
Oh,
love you.
my goodness. Well, we thank y'all. So we'll be back here next Sunday
Hey,
around this time.
I'm gonna be in the comments just talking a lot of shit. So prepare yourself.
And then I'm gonna send you the link to come into the studio and
I
talk
know.
to you on live.
Yeah.
I know.
And so we'll be right back here next Sunday. This episode is going to be on all podcasting platforms tomorrow.
Ooh, you all.
Yeah, so you'll also be able to view this episode on YouTube. This is
Yeah.
this is the format going forward. We're not doing nothing extra. We're doing it on the YouTube, on the Facebook, on the Twitter. We'll be here every Sunday night. And
Say on the Facebook. Yes.
You said what?
You better say on the Facebook. Shout out.
and I missed that thing.
You meant it from
I did not even realize.
from the rooter to the tutor.
But we love y'all so much. We thank y'all. It's been a brand new episode of Off Book presented to you by Broadway Black. We've hit our mark and we've done it right now. We out of here, y'all. We love you so much. Deuces. I'm Drew Stade.
I'm Daniel Love.
And guess you gotta go because I'm always late.
I understand. I'm in Gaziano.
And I am the gorgeous, the talented, the leggy, your favorite chocolate drop, Princess Embry Mom. You're welcome.
Bye, niggas.
Love you. Bye.